Endgame. Night breaks through. And I forgot to update the thing. The night breaks through. I was going to have it set up ahead of time, and I did earlier, and I forgot to, like, reset it up after I was testing stuff. So, whoops, but now it's set up. Where am I? It's so dark. I can't see a thing. And I'm so very tired.
Good morning.
Rise and shine, sweet Harmonia. Mother? Oh, weird transition there. What's going on? Is this my room?
Yes.
You're right where you belong, my love. Did you sleep well? You've always been such a sleepyhead, even when you were a baby. You'd always put up such a fuss whenever I tried to wake you up. So cute. Really?
Go on.
My sweet boy. Didn't Ryoma promise to train with you today? If you don't get up right now, you'll be late. You know how much he hates tardiness. I'm going to train with Ryoma, but I'm still so sleepy. Now is not the time for sleep, darling Harmonia. I wish I could let you stay. You'd sleep forever so I could keep you here with me. But I can't be selfish. You have so much left to do. Mother, what are you...
Unbelievable.
Harmonia, are you really still in bed? Why am I not surprised? Ryoma,
Oh.
I told you your brother would not tolerate being kept waiting. Grab your blade and meet me in the castle garden, lazy brother. The longer you make me wait, the harder this training session will be on you. Okay, I'll be right there, but where did I leave my... That's odd. Where did my Yato go?
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Harmonia? I can't find my sword. But that's okay. I'm sure I can find another one around here somewhere. Are you sure you don't want to find your Yato, Harmonia? Don't you need it? So you think you can beat me with your Yato, you can save the world? Is that it? Mother? Ryoma? What are you... Wake up, Harmonia. Surely you haven't forgotten my dying words. Your dying words?
Yes.
I'm counting on you, Harmonia. That's what I told you, isn't it? Isn't it, brother? Ryoma, you did tell me that. You said it right before you... Whoa, lag as it transitions.
Here we go.
So you do remember. I knew you wouldn't forget.
Big brother.
Ryoma, where am I? Did Takemi's last attack kill me?
No.
Nearly. But you can still go back to that world if your desire is long enough. Is long enough? Is strong enough? What the hell is going on with my brain? If you wish to keep fighting, you can return to your precious allies.
Huh?
Back to my allies? Wake up, Harmonia. Please, we need you to wake up. You can't die here. Harmonia is dead at last. He will never open his eyes again.
How could...
Bite your tongue, beast. Harmonia's not dead. He will return to us. I won't allow such a grotesque monster to take anyone else from me.
I'll kill you.
You're next, Prince Xander. I will kill you. Those voices, that was Xander and Azura. My friends and loved ones are still fighting Takemi, but I thought his anger would subside after defeating me. The bitterness entrapping Takemi is stronger than you know. The beast within will not be satisfied until he has destroyed all Norians. But your allies, they won't give up on you. They believe that you will return to them. They believe you will rise and fight with them once more. But...
Let's do this as a team.
You're so cute when you're napping. It's time to wake up though, silly.
Bear
A gentle aura has encircled your body. It whispers words of awakening. I wasn't sure if everyone was going to talk here, considering the only person I brought into that last battle was Soleil. So I was wondering if it would cheese this over, but guess not, thankfully. Battle will go on if you die. Bear the loss. That was my Janland recruit. Why are you lying around like that? Wake up, we have work to do.
I believe in you.
Sacrificing your life to save others is noble, but our great kingdom still needs you.
Why?
Papa, don't leave me. I promise I'll be a good girl from now on, please. Father says that justice never sleeps, so you can't go napping on the job either.
Oh, God.
And that was a line that I wouldn't have seen when I beat Lunatic Classic for the first time many years ago, considering Percy didn't make it. Please don't leave us. You're too dear to our hearts to die so suddenly.
Stay with me.
I wish to sing a song of rebirth or victory, not a dull requiem.
Look me in the eye.
You must not die here, Harmonia. The world still has need of you.
Mighty Midori.
Don't give up. Hang on, and I'll whip up some medicine for you.
Let's go.
Daddy will be sad if you don't get up soon. And, so will I. This isn't over yet. Stop this nonsense and wake up!
Don't die.
If you die here, you'll regret it. Get up, and I'll take care of you.
Come back.
Our battle is not yet won, little prince. Keep fighting with me until the end. So it's just everyone that I had in, like, the most recent battle that'll be automatically, like, the default choices becoming in the next battle. Because I know Xander was the last one on the list. My friends, my family, I hear your cries. I must go back to my world. I must stop Takumi. So you have decided to return.
Yeah.
Yes, Ryoma. I'm so sorry, but it's not my time yet. I wish I could stay with you and Mother forever. But standing still is not an option. I have a world to save.
I see.
I see. You really are my brother after all. But before you go, there's someone who wishes to speak with you.
Huh?
There is? Who?
Takumi!
What are you doing here? Are you in the middle of fighting my allies? How can you be here too?
No.
I am here and here alone. Thing is not me. It is merely a monster making a puppet of my corpse, fueled by lingering resentment. Though I cannot truly be free while my body is imprisoned. In truth, my soul left that body long ago.
No.
Takumi, that's horrible. Is there nothing I can do?
Please.
There is. Please, Harmonia. I need you to destroy my body. Only your Yato has the power to release it from its unholy master. But, Takumi, my Yato is... Yes, I know it was shattered by that monster's last attack. That's why you'll need to take this, my Fujin Yumi. With this, I know you can find a way to restore your Yato's sacred power.
What was that?
Can't accept something so precious. Not after all I've done to you. Take it. I won't accept no for an answer. You're the only one I can count on. Though it pains me, those of us here are powerless to affect your world. Please, I need you to set me free.
Takumi.
I won't let you down. I vow on your precious Fujin Yumi to free your body, no matter what.
Thanks.
Thank you, Harmonia. I wonder, what would it have been like to fight on the same side as you? I always wish we could have been close, as you are with your Norian siblings. Right up until my last moments, I wanted so badly to call you my brother, and also Norian scum. To look up to and love you. Never allow anything to come between us. Wish I'd told you that before I died, while there was still a chance. I was just so stubborn, so hurt. Couldn't admit those feelings, even to myself. For that, I'm truly sorry. I'm so sorry for letting you slip away, dear brother.
I'm so sorry.
Talk to me. I'm sorry too. I caused you so much pain. Truth is, I long to have you accept me as your brother too. Never let go of the dream that after the war, we could all be together again. I'm so sorry things turned out the way they did.
No.
It's all right, Harmonia. We finally got to say all the things we needed to say. You have done more than enough. My heart is finally at peace. Thank you, brother. Takumi,
Steel yourself.
you can do this, Harmonia. Why do you think I entrusted you with saving everyone? It is because you have a pure heart, kind and strong. You have suffered much and endured much sadness in your life. But now is not the time to look back. Wake up and stand strong. Put one foot in front of the other and press onward. Fight with all your heart to end this war. The Yato chose you for a reason. You can do this. I believe in you.
Yeah.
I won't let you down, Ryoma. I'll fight as though you are fighting beside me. And this time, I'll keep my promise to you. I won't give up. As for you, please rest peacefully, brother, and watch over us and your kingdom. Oh, Harmonia, you're so sweet when you're dreaming, just like the little boy I held so long ago. All that time, I'd longed to be near you, to watch you grow. I'm so grateful for these fleeting moments with you. I will cherish them always. No matter where you go or what you do, no matter who stands at your side, know that I will always, always love you. When next we meet here, I look forward to seeing the great man you've grown into.
Yes.
I'll do all I can to make you proud. That's a promise, Mother.
You have my
Thank you, my sweet child. Hearing you call me that means everything to me. Go now. I will watch the rest of your journey unfold from afar.
Be safe, my child.
Safe travels, Harmonia.
Go on.
Show them what you're made of, Harmonia.
Take care.
Well, I'll be together again someday, Harmonia. Goodbye.
This is it.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
everyone. Oh, that's voice acted? Oh, well, that part is, at least. Until we meet again. Hello, Lord Harmonia. Lilith,
Come on.
it's time for you to return home. Please, take my hand.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lilith. It's kind of like a high five, rather than taking one's hand. But, hand is so warm, Harmonia. Just like it always was. I can feel your kindness radiating through at the slightest touch. I always recall how gentle you were when you rescued me, and how kind you were to me, even though you were locked away from the world, and how bravely you fought against those who would harm the ones you love. I love everything about you, my friend. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Lilith, my dear friend, I love you too. Wow, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 intensifies. I always will.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord Harmonia. These are our last moments together. I have to let you go now. I won't be sad. You were so brave when I died, so I'll be brave for you too.
Do your best.
I wish you the best of luck, Harmonia, and all the happiness in the world.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Lilith, and thank you. I'm going back to where I was before. My battle is not yet won. I must keep pushing forward. Fujin Yumi, please hear my plea. Lend my shattered Yato your power. Allow me to lay your master's body to rest. For Takumi. That light. Thank you, Fujin Yumi. Thank you, Takumi. Harmonia! Everyone! Harmonia has returned to us!
Yes.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm back to where I belong now. Ryoma, Takumi, and the others. Help me find my way back here. Back to you. I'm ready to fight.
I'm so glad.
This is so wonderful. My darling Harmonia has come back to me. I knew you wouldn't fall so easily. I taught you too well. I was so worried I wouldn't get to hug you again. I'm so happy.
I'll never forgive you.
No forgiveness, Harmonia. No matter how long it takes, I will kill you.
What?
We won't give up.
It will not break, beast. The sacred blade will never be shattered by evil ever again. The power of Takami's Fujin Yumi, and the love of everyone I fought with and for. They are all locked inside my Yato. That means it will never falter, and neither will I. But Fujin Yumi has betrayed me.
No!
No, the Fujin Yumi doesn't belong to you. It belongs to my brother. Takami, that weapon's true master, died because of you. I chose this path, and I will walk it until the very end. I will make things right again. I will defeat you and keep all the promises I made to my loved ones.
I'll kill you.
I will kill you, filthy Norian. I am the true Shidan Prince. I am Takami. I am Takami. I'll defend my Shidan and destroy Nor. All Norians must die. All of you. Die, die, die.
Let's go.
This is it. Takami, sorry it took us so long to finally see eye to eye. But I will save both your kingdom and mine. I promise. This will be this will be our final battle. Alright, it is now time for the final battle. Just making sure my units, yep, do go until Xander. The exact amount of people that were chatting during that last scene. Alright, yeah, and you can't save at this point. You die here, you gotta redo phase 1 again. This... I cleared it, I remember beating Lunatic Classic back when, but like, it was a struggle. Creates barriers to blunt Takami's attack. What, can he like just attack across the map? I don't remember how this works. Oh, it puts up barriers and he's gonna, yeah, he is gonna attack across the map, isn't he? Yeah, and the stupid Enfeebles is what I'm gonna have to deal with here. Multiple of them. Yikes. Let's... Yikes. Lots of Enfeeble and one Hexing Rod, also with infinite use. I'll wake up early in the morning there, Guzma. Scotty. A magic bow from the Outrealm. Projects a simulacrum of the wielder. Yeah, his regular thing there. He has Draconic Hex, my thing. He has Vengeance, because of course he does. He has Life Taker. That shouldn't matter. He shouldn't kill anyone. Of course, he has Dragon Skin to have damage taken. Crits and offensive skills. Prevents lethal, poison, and counter skills. Okay, take care there, Guzma. Bold Stance, when paired, this unit's partner fights as if backing up instead of being in cover. Yeah, so they both get to attack. Do you not have point blank here? You don't have point blank, but this thing just is range 1 to 4. It's the case. And no problemo there. So I'm gonna have to slowly go over. I'm pretty sure like reinforcements spawn from the outsides here. So first and foremost, I gotta prepare. So I'm gonna have to do here. I have lots of things here that I can use. And this is the time to use them. Let's see here. Would it be faster to go from this way? Yeah, it totally would be. Oh, trying to like speed run it here. Okay. Everybody is going to get stat up buffs because knowing this map, my experience in the past, I'm going to need it. Considering this is the final map, yeah, this is the time to be using these. Get my stats up as best I can here. Here we go. Get everything up as high as I can get it. I'm sure I could use like my permanent stat booster things too, if I really wanted the best odds, technically. There's that main Fire Emblem Fates leitmotif that you love to hear. All right, let's see here. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of pre-battle menuing as I figure out what the heck I'm doing here. So bear with me as I just buff everyone's stats for one battle because this is the battle to be using these consumables on. So thank goodness for the tonics. I'm sure this will go a long way. Okay. Yeah, and some of your stats are maxed out, like magic and resistance. They're gonna go even further beyond Super Saiyan now. Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure... Oh yeah, Prostitute! I'm pretty sure that after you beat the final boss in Fire Emblem Fates, it just puts you back to, like, before the final boss anyway. So I think there's basically no reason not to use the, like, the permastat boosters here as well. Because not like any of this stuff is going to stay consumed. I don't believe. Like, does it prompt you to save after you beat the game? I don't remember. And I know that it just places you before the final battle anyway, so it'll probably undo all of this stuff here. I mean, just to be safe, I could always open save data folder and grab it. Can I boot up another instance of this? Oh, I can. Interesting. I can be on, like, the ultra safe side. And, where's Fire Emblem Fates here? Here it is. And then just, like, open save data location. And then grab chapter 1 here. And I'm gonna copy it. And I'm gonna put in my Fire Emblem Fates, like, backup save folder. Is what I'm gonna do here. Saves. Let's see here. I'm just gonna put it here for now, just generally. And I'll organize it with, like, a proper date sometime later. And then, yeah, I'll just burn all the things. Is what I figure I'll do. Just in case it doesn't refund them, but I'm sure it probably will. Okay. Let's see here. Probably buff up my character a whole lot. That's what I will probably want to do here. Okay, and what's Azura's salve again? Why can't I use it? Okay. For whatever reason, I thought salve was the name for, like, the tonics. But no, tonics is the name for the tonics. Hold on, give me a hot second. I'm getting there. Even the people that don't use magic at all just feed it all too. Like, whatever. I'm not keeping track. I'm just giving everyone everything up. Get those stats as high as I can get them. Because every little bit is going to help here. I have no doubt. Okay. Yeah, good thing I stocked up on more than enough tonics before. Alright. So then I may as well use the arm scrolls and stuff as well, right? I may as well do if I'm gonna burn, like, everything. So who could use that the most? You could do that, and then, I don't think I have any brave weapons, but you would be able to use blackjack then. Would be the case. Do I need A in that? Or, yeah, A. So if I just used one there, how many do I have? I would be able to pop that. I have 5. All right, you're using one. Now you can use the brave sword if a situation calls for it. Let's go ahead and make it so that you can use lances of the higher level. We'll see how important the stabs are. You have access to all the main important things anyway, so it might not be a super big deal. How important is giving you a steel weapon? I wonder. Yeah, some higher staff levels might not be half bad. Oh yeah, Dynamos from Tales of Vesperia. Maybe not super important there. You're about to reach C here in a second anyway, and then you'll be able to use Fendrana. So in terms of stabs that I would like to use, what have we got here? What are some spicier ones? Nearby ally. I can pull out rescues. Call nearby allies. I think my main healer is probably going to be Shig. And yeah, they're both at D. I'll use you more offensively than I gave you point blank in those skills. I mean, I have Astra and Luna and stuff here. But like, you're more on the support kind of role. So I mean, if I'm going to use arm scrolls on anybody, it'll probably be you. So what rank would I need for some of these spicier ones? B, so I'd have to use 2. It's all nearby allies. That's not a whole lot. Let's use a res plus 2. I mean, this might be the battle to use Bifrost, but I can't unless I bring a butler or maid anyway. Entrap could be helpful, just to entrap, like, the problem people. Maybe. It could well be. Like that one person that can permanently have my health. I could also do Enfeeble. Freeze could be helpful. Maybe. I should still have, like, a Healy thing. To a distant ally. To an adjacent ally. There's Fortify. This is to all allies in range. And I can always go to my unit and, like, trade stuff. Especially considering you're going to have high movement, being in the Falcon Knight class. So maybe be able to pop that if I need to. Yeah, this might be the battle to use recover. Have that be my Healy thing this map. So, yeah, if I go ahead and use arm scroll once and then twice. Yeah, to use fortify, I need to have A. So this might just be the time to use this. I keep on getting notifications that I'm getting voice mails, even though no one's calling me. Fortify could well be important. Yeah, fortify is the only one that's gonna give me additional access to. Is there anyone that might really benefit from arm scroll? You'd be able to use swords. You're mainly using daggers anyway, so it's not a super big deal. Let's see here. And C in stabs for you would give you access to not recover, it would give you access to psychic or physic here. And enfeeble, not entrap. So yeah, I think rather than having fortify, screw, I'm gonna do this. Skip the spirit dust. Oh, no, that's I thought that was one of the temporary things. I was like, why can I use that and not the other things? Whoops, well, I guess your magic is boosted by a little bit now. All right, there we go. And then you can take... I could also grab, like, rescue here. Are there monsters here on this map? Like, how did they work? It doesn't show the symbol for them, so... Yeah, they're just called invaders. So yeah, I probably don't need that. I can probably have, like, the staff slot freed up. So I can have Sightengrat and the Shining Bow. And then I can have Physic. And then, say, a Freeze and an Enfeeble? Or something like that. Maybe you should be, like, my one that's more adjacent. Sunfestal, and then, yeah, range 1 to 2. Yeah, and then I'll use the Sunfestal here, is what I'm thinking. And then, yeah, I can always trade as I need to. Alright, so in terms of my stats, let's see here. For the stat boosters, I think I'm going to buff up my unit first and foremost. Yeah, so now that's maxed out. Magic here is definitely going to help me. Because, yeah, I'm going to be banking most on my guy. Alright, now that's maxed out. Because I have so many skills stacked up. That's the case here. Alright, do it again. Because, yeah, I'm going to be, like, my main attacker and line of defense here against Takumi. Here. Oh, yeah, all stats by 1. I guess, there. And then I'll save the other ones for other people. I'm going to increase my movement. Should I just increase my movement by, like, a metric shit ton? Because, yeah, I'm kind of banking on my Dudo. Okay, yeah, max is 2. And then another person that I should probably give Dragon Herbs to is maybe Kana? Because you're stacked up with, like, a bazillion skills as well, and I'll definitely be relying on you. So Dragon Herbs. Here, go ahead and do that. Skills, so that you're proccing the skills more often. That you've got, like, super stacked up here. Magic. Strength. Max HP. Did I use that on my Dudo? Because I'm not maxed, am I? Did I forget to use that one? I totally did. Oh, well. For 1 turn. Yeah, that... I've already got that covered. That is already covered there. And then Boots, maybe I should then give it to Kana? No, I should give Boots to Azura. That is going to be incredibly useful. Will be the case, yes. In fact, maybe I should have used 2 Boots on Azura. Also, I'm gonna really quickly... It doesn't really matter for her, I don't think. It's only gonna be gaining like 1 EXP per thing. It's not really gonna matter here all that much, honestly, but like, I'll do it anyway. I'll do it regardless. There we go, and I'm holding a bronze sword here. Okay. And then as for everyone's weapons, here, I don't need this. I can grab my regular Dragonstone again, and I can also just access the convoy whenever I want, so it's not a super big deal. Do I really need the poker but small now? Should I use something else? The sword's at A. Yeah, I could use Siegbert's Brave Sword, which means I didn't even need to use an arm scroll on him. I could have used that arm scroll on one of my staff users and then been able to use Fortify, because Soleil would have been able to use it at this point. Oh well. Whatever. I could just grab like a Slayer thing, is what I could do. Laszlo's blade would be fitting. But hey, let's grab this. I don't think there's any lances that would be super particularly useful here. Beast Killer might actually be kind of useful for like all the Cavalier foes. Yeah, so that'd be good there. You just got like a bazillion tomes, which is good. That is what we like to see. Yeah, I don't think we need those. Why do you have a... Okay, as long as that's not like your only go-to tome. Do I really need the Raider Axe? Good at follow-up attacks. Like, your speed is already pretty good. So, like, it might not be super needed. I don't know. What else would I give you if I needed to give you something else? Don't think I would need those. This will give you an option for magic damage, but your magic just isn't great. So that's probably not going to matter all that much. I could grab this just for an option of magic damage that isn't the bolt axe. Here, let's just like... Oh, but you can also shred armor that way. Is the case if someone's like really armored. So I think it's fine. And then the swords... Yeah, I think we're good, honestly. Yeah, you have the umbrella for the range and everything there. Okay. Don't think I need this. Any other tomes that might be really handy to have here? Okay, yeah, that's the equivalent of the silver ones. Critical hits, if I really want to gamble on that. I could always just give you like a Healy item or something like that. I have a few elixirs. Here, take that. You can hold on to that there. I think this is fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I think we're good with that. Potentially give you an additional item instead of Calamity Gate. It could be something to play around with there. I don't know. Yeah, Javelin and the Divorcer. That's good. Texas Pokem. I don't need that, I don't think. Well, I can hold on to that if I need a heal. Yeah, I can put that on if I really need to, like, get res. I think Boobs is the one that I don't need. Like, the Busted Lines can still be handy to hold on to heal if the situation comes up. But otherwise, just have, like, an elixir that can be traded to someone before dancing. And then they can heal up. I probably don't need the Joke Weapon. I mean, I get a little bit of experience there. Used to restore 10 HP to the wielder. I mean... Yeah, you already have the Yeeter. Not many other swords that I'll be able to use super well here. Here, how about I just go ahead and give you a concoction like that, and you can also heal up that way. Yeah, I think you're pretty good here, Dwyer. And yeah, you're gonna be focused on being Rally Bot, as you do. Yeah, I think that looks pretty A-okay. Yeah, this looks A-okay here. You're not gonna be able to use the Beast Stone Plus. Sucks to suck. I almost stored it by accident, just assuming that equip would be like the very first option. Okay, so let's see here. So in terms of my pairings, I'm not gonna be in any major rush to get down there. Like, there's the Entrap that's gonna kind of suck. I mean, and you're gonna entrap me into the range of the Hexing Rod is the awful thing here. So how many uses of Entrap do I have? There's 2 there, and how many more were in the convoy? So maybe I entrap the Entrap person? I have 1 more use in the convoy. Physic, Enfeeble. So this is the only Entrap person. Wait, that's Enfeeble. Wait, where did I see Entrap? Did I not see Entrap? I didn't see Entrap. I'm losing my mind. I'm actually going crazy. I'm seeing Enfeeble, which still really sucks. Are there not any Entraps on this map, then? Hexing Rod, Enfeeble, Enfeeble. Okay, so there's no Entraps, so they're not going to teleport me over or anything like that. Alright, but let's see here. So yeah, you're right next to your pair-up partner here. Hello, Chibidal? Chibidal? However that's pronounced. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Yeah, there is freeze, so I can go into range and be frozen. And do these just stack up without expending a use? Yeah, it's that one where they just infinitely stack. Okay, so typically I'm not gonna want to be in the range if it can be avoided. Chibidel. Okay, gotcha. Or Chibidel. Like, it's still, like, by or B, it could be pronounced either way. So, but I'll say Chibidel. I'll assume because it was written with an I, there are not two E's. Let's just get our support pairs next to one another. That's what we can do first and foremost. And then, you're with Kana, so just, like, go there. And then say... Here. Just, like... And then you were, yeah, we can do something like that. And I can't save here, but I'll save like this. I don't plan on using save states during the battle, but I don't want to have to redo the entire first phase again and go through all that inventory, so I'll just save state there. And we'll see how this goes. It's been a long time since I've played this map. I have beaten this map before, back when this was a pretty new game, but that was a great many years ago. Start the battle.
My apologies.
I'm so sorry, Takumi. If I had only been by your side, I might have realized what was happening sooner. Perhaps I could have found a way to save you. I know every choice we make has consequences. I chose to follow Harmonia, or choose to follow Harmonia. Wait, yeah, that is chose, because choose would be with the two O's. But did I sacrifice you to do so? Regardless, I know what I must do now. I have to make this up to you. I didn't plan on ever doing this again. But I will now use my forbidden song to weaken the curse and help free you. Once I use this power, Takumi, Ryoma, I wonder if you'll be upset at me for joining you so soon. Or maybe you'll be happy to see me too. What is song? My power is fading. But why? Why? No one loves me. They're always getting in my way. There's lots of things that you can criticize Fire Emblem Fates about, but the music is definitely not one of them. Alright, let's see here. How the heck am I going to handle this? Okay, so... Can I step on this? I can indeed step on this. So let's go ahead and figure out getting set up here first and foremost. Road Taken's so good. So many slappers in this soundtrack. Here. We're just setting up first and foremost. Is what this is all about right now. And then you guys don't replicate. You guys just pair up and you get ready to mess stuff up. Yeah, Valoria is the better one to lead for more movement here. And then let's see here. Yeah, you don't replicate. But you do. So go ahead and replicate. And then... Here, go ahead and do that. And then... Replicate. Replicate is such a busted skill, and you don't replicate. It's not able to get that skill to you. You definitely replicate. But your wifey does not, so she's just gonna go ahead and pair up. You don't replicate, but you do. Go ahead and replicate. I can also do some warp shenanigans during this map if I really want to. And I replicate. Okay. And then I think I can pretty much just wait this time. Oh yeah, and she can also warp too, and I can factor that into my strategies. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so here comes the thing. So no one's gonna be entrapping me, but people are gonna start enfeebling. I am gonna have to keep this range in mind because of the whole permanently having HP thing. Permanently as in this battle. You'd be able to reach that tile. That guy would too. It is worth noting. So I mean, I could put my wall here or something like that for the safest option. Because like, how much damage are they really going to do? Also, if I stay on the javelin, I would be able to counterattack the one axe guy when he comes. Ooh, my res is honestly better than I thought it would be, but still not great. I mean, I can get over here and pray to RNGesus, is what I could do. Like Dragonstone it. something or other is what I could do. Physic, freeze, enfeeble. There's lots of enfeebles all around. So I'm basically just gonna have to get down there as soon as I can and delete some of them is what is gonna have to happen here, I'm fairly certain. So, rally. And then say, I might end up having to use some dance shenanigans. I mean, I could just be out of your range, and then, yeah, that guy won't be able to reach me. It won't change the amount of guys that can attack me. It would just change that they'd be able to sneak through here. But maybe that's fine. I'm actually doubling off of this. That isn't a thing that debuffs me, does it? Inverts weapon advantage and doubles its effects. Yeah, so I have a weapon triangle advantage. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't get rid of this. And doubles its effects. That does mean that if those axe guys come after me, that I might be a little bit screwed. But I'm sure this will work out. Also, I get shield now, assuming I don't crit, which I might. Okay, I don't quite get shield now because I crit. Unfortunate, but this works out okay. Can't quite reach. And then he gets up to 7 movement. So, I mean, I can start doing things here. You have an advantage, but, like, then I will be able to warp some people in for some crazier shenanigans. So I will be able to do, assuming I just get there in the first place with someone. So I think I'm going to try this really quickly. And I think when I played this back when, I sacrificed, like, so many people here just for the sake of getting my unit to the end to fight Takumi. Also, when I put up the shield, I should also check here. Yeah, so it'll cover that area. So I need to not go there anyway. I gotcha. Okay, they wouldn't be able to get over there. These guys would. There isn't really magic attacks there. It's all physical stuff. So, I mean, like... maybe if I hadn't immediately paired up here, I could always do a transfer. That's what I could do. I don't know. Just thinking here. Huh, I don't know. Here, go ahead and do that first and foremost, and then say, let's try this out. Okay, and then say, ooh, yeah, that's the magical guy. I'll have to deal with him at some point anyway. Let's see what happens here.
No mercy.
See what occurs. Miss. Or don't. Whatever.
You're right where I want you.
Okay, I basically had not ether
Your
that time. Let's see what happens. If I can take this aggressive approach, or if I'm gonna need to have my strategy be a decent bit different. Or what exactly here? 34. What skills do you have? I would be able to get Astra and Luna. I'm gonna try something weird. I'm gonna try this out. Okay. If I get something like Astra right off the bat and then I don't get debuffed by the Silver Dagger, that'd be amazing. Nope. Wait, I was looking at the wrong person for whose skills I get, but I'm pretty sure I still have skills like that off of Ophelia.
Yes, I did it right.
Alright, I can always restart the battle and try a different approach. A little bit more slow and steady. I'm just worried about all these enfeebling dudes. is what I'm a little bit worried about here, quite frankly. Yeah, this is a just fine position, I'd say. Yeah, so go ahead and do this. Put up some barriers. Like that. And then... it would be nice if I could just kill you. But I'm not going to be covered by the barrier in that spot. Which kind of sucks. So yeah, your res is good. So be here. Equip that. But you actually go here. Like that. And we form a bit of a wall. We can pair up over here for now. Your res is not as good as I kind of hoped it would be. Your res is really good. You can go here. How about? Why am I thinking about your res? Like, these guys aren't going to be able to get all the way over to the other side anyway. Yeah, you're still my best option here, aren't you? Unless... 32 res? I mean, like... screw it, go for it. Give it a go here. Azura can take some hits if she really needs to. Ooh, shield build-up time? Never mind. Okay, some stats that'll help me in this battle, maybe? Well, it's something. I don't need lock touch in this battle. What am I doing? I completely forgot that was on there. I guess I'll put on lethality in that case. Wasn't planning on it, but like... it's gonna be better than lock touch here. I'm also, rather than counter-attacking, going to, well... sure. Then I'm not gonna be hit by Takumi's attack. Yeah, just to guard some units that are kind of in the middle here. Okay. So, yeah, they're still enfeebles and stuff. As long as nobody extra is reaching. Well, there's the magic guy. Maybe I will just go here after all. I don't know. I get access to those two things if I pair it up here. There's like some better options there. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do this. Maybe what I'll do. And then I'll switch to a better option here, like that, using the replica. And then I think I'm gonna do that. Let's see what that turn looks like. Okay, yeah, I figured you might. Alright, just gonna stack them up on Xander, so I might have to pull Xander out of there shortly after. Okay, and now more debuffs are getting stacked up. Yeah, this is how Fire Emblem Fates Conquest goes towards that. It's just endlessly stacked debuffs. But scary. Wonder how does the FE Pokemonemia affect the emulator? Because last time I checked in XY, the frame rate tanks. Oh, you mean like the petting thing? That's a Japan version exclusive thing. That's not in the Western release.
How could I be?
Okay, so I probably can't be that aggressive. But I am going to be continuously enfeebled, is the case. So I can't be super aggressive. Like that. Because, yeah, all those debuffs are going to get stacked, and I'm going to get kind of screwed. Maybe don't pair up immediately, just in case. Something else I want to do. Just in case of that. I can entrap a couple times. What I could also do is potentially silence. Is what I could maybe do. I'm sure I think silence only lasts for one turn. But like... Here. Let's say... where the heck? Did I give that to, could have sworn I had a silence. Am I blind? Right there. That's what it is. Range 1 to 10. Wait, I can't use Fortify right now anyway. So, like... may as well. Because, yeah, 1 singular enfeeble does go a long way. After all. Okay. Then say do that. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not getting in there right now. Unless I do like this, which is fine, I guess. And just in case I need to warp with someone else. That's not right now. Okay. And then go here. Okay. And you start charging up. Yeah, the real challenge is gonna be getting to Takumi past, like, all these bazillion debuffs. I want to try to not lose anyone. I don't think I'm gonna be out of their range. So if I'm just in the 1... what I can do is this. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's fine for me to go there and then just like... or I can entrap you, technically, and then just deal with you. That's 1 to 7. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to go there. And in terms of that tile's safety... I can form a bit of a barrier around him. So let's see here. Let's say I were to go here, and I were to do this. What? Why not? Are you, like, immune or something? What the hell? Because the range is definitely going over you. Just for science here. It won't let me select you. Huh. Okay, so I mean, I guess I'm not entrapping you. But I can silence you. Okay, so. Is this gonna be something useful? Maybe. I don't really need that here, I don't think. So, I mean... won't be able to go pair up right now. Immediately. I can do kind of what I did before. The Zura. Like, she's not really gonna care about magical attacks from this side, I don't think. Some of us will still get enfeebled. But 1 less. 1 less, which can still make a big difference. Because it adds up. Yeah, this is the time to be using silence. Okay, let's see it. Yep, that. Lethality, take off lock touch. Then we go ahead and do this. I need to form more of a wall around, wouldn't I? Maybe this wasn't the best strat then? I don't know. Let's give you a support partner. Maybe something like this for, like, big defenses. Just to help out on that front. Be in here so I'm safe from Takumi's thing. Go ahead and sing. And then, like... his replica son, maybe? I don't know. How about... yeah, we go ahead and do this. Take out you. Get out of here. Please don't crit. Please just give me a full shield. That'd be really helpful. Oh, I do enough damage. That doesn't matter anyway. But still, very good RNG there. actually say what the range of the ultimate attack is going to be, like if it's going to affect these tiles. Or if I'm free. Oh, I can't go over the dark waters even with flyers, so it doesn't matter. Here, let's go ahead and do that. And then say... Like, this still isn't a half bad pair up here, just for, like, the bazillion skills that I get. I could also get access to these 3 while being able to warp, and that might potentially be handy. Here, let's go ahead and, oh yeah, you don't have royal blood. I can do that with this replica, is what I can do. So create barriers. And then say... This is the real Ophelia, so I guess we'll pair up here. I still get more movement this way. And your defense is not terrible. Maybe I can distribute some of the aggro here a little bit. This is gonna be the slightly safer thing. I can also freeze one of them. I'm freezing that guy. Magic dude in the middle. And I can feel a little bit safer about going here or something? I don't know. Here, let's see. Keep you out of the debuff range for now. Yeah, you can't even attack Azura at this point. Nice. Okay, so then, like... Just be ready to, like, push in here. Here, and then stay as the flyer, so I have lots of movement next turn. We have more movement this way, so may as well. Now with Nor, yeah, I should probably get access to your skills like this. So I should probably do right. It's probably the play here. I'll leave that tile open so that Replica Dwyer can get in there. Is what I think I'll do. Yeah, I figured that'd happen. Kaon's Midori, interesting. And there's the freeze. Okay, this isn't too bad, it looks like. Didn't quite realize you could scooch all the way around that way. And now you're debuffed and an easy mark. Is the case. Alright. Just an excuse for this pairing to build up some shield. At least a couple points worth. Okay. Nice. Get out of here. Yeah, I'll probably get some levels during this map. It probably was worth it to use the Eternal Seal. Miss, please. Nice, thank you, RNG. I greatly appreciate it. I do wonder if I should have switched to the Hexlock Spear. If both of these miss, then... Nice, alright. Really good thing I was still on the Javelin then. That really works out well for me. Okay. Yikes, at least I got to debuff you from this. And build up my shield. So there are still some perks here. Oh, I will do some damage. A little bit. A little bit, at least. Not a massive ton. Okay, well, you're not going to be damaging me. Because there's the shield. We'll see if I proc Luna again, if I'm lucky. Ooh. Or if I proc Lethality. That'd be really cool. Nope, imagine. Would have been really nice. Never lucky. Wow, okay. Yeah, they focus all the debuffs on one character and then they just surround that character. That's what the AI does in this. This isn't gonna matter. Get Lethality. Oh, I thought I saw Lethality, but it glitched out. I went to Luna. Oh! Oh, some decent damage at least. Oh, well, no more levels for Dwyer this map. Maybe that'll help a little bit in this map, I don't know. Okay, so like... It's currently 12:35 in the morning, so it is now October 6th. I gotta beat this day for this to be the 1-year playthrough. All right, everyone gets rallied too. Yeah, you're the one with freeze. I know there's less guys that would surround me if I got down there, but still quite a decent few. So I probably still shouldn't rush you yet. I'd rather deal with all this first. Takumi's not charging up right now, so I can feel free to go to the outskirts of the map as well. It is worth noting. You're frozen, so you may as well be the one to finish off this guy here. Like, no reason not to. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this then. 'Cause, I mean, what else are you gonna do this turn? Okay, sweet. Not like I have any shield to build up here. Would have definitely been a lot more sweet were that the case. Definitely get over to this guy this time. Oh, no, I can't pass over these at all. Okay. You can't do any damage. This is a free shield for me. My res is too good. All right, let's do it. Let's give this a go. Ooh, lots of shield? Lots? Okay, well.
Guess I did it right.
Couple points at least. Yeah, it's fine if you're running up on your own here, I think. Yeah, so that'll bring you from 27, 37 on. So you will be able to counterattack, but like here. Then you won't be able to. Then you're not. Well. Oh, that's just super big insult to injury. Oh yeah, I get stripped.
Of course I won.
Yeah, I gotta use Sophie if there's someone that I want to super debuff. So you're stuck here, so you may as well. I wonder if I should switch over to someone that isn't. My debuffs aren't as bad as I thought they'd be. I guess it was only the one enfeeble. I guess I wasn't hit with anything else after there. But your defenses are a little bit better anyway. So yeah, Dwyer can go ahead and finish off here. This guy. Get him out of here. Ignis, sweet, big spins. Right into the purple goop.
Rest in peace.
Cool. Now I can use something that isn't Thunder Smash. Now I can use Fendrana. If I so choose. Which I might just choose. Here, because I don't really see how I'm going to use you this turn otherwise. Here, yeah, go ahead and do that. It's better that I end combat on you because you do have another movement point over Ignatius. I'll prefer ending turns on you. Oh. Not like you can hit me. I should really start checking skills more. Okay. And then say... maybe this? Sure, we can give this a go. Xander can't replicate, so if he gets debuffed... Well, I mean, if a replica gets debuffed, everyone gets debuffed. I was about to say, by doing this, and Xander can replicate. What the hell am I talking about? I was just trying to say that if Zeekbert is out here, this saves Xander from getting debuffed. Is the thought process I was trying to go down. That's probably gonna miss. Are you kidding me? I'll get some of it back, though. Thank you, Soul. So it's not too bad. Still worth it for the kill. Oh yeah, and your EXP was max too. Whoops. So I wonder here. Several of these guys will be able to reach if I try to kill this guy this turn. I mean, if I just go into range of one of these guys to potentially aggro them, like go onto that tile so that they come up and then I can deal with them and then I can feel better about like rushing in. One would be able to reach there. Who's willing to eat a couple debuffs? Me? And... crap, man. think I am going to do this again, just for like one less debuff. The one down there is the freeze one. I'd rather avoid the debuff one. I think the lower situation will be easier to deal with, like this down here. Yeah, so that's up to there. So once I start really rushing in, I'm gonna have to be aware of that guy. But yeah. Yeah, I can just leave this off for now, because I am getting a little bit closer in. But yeah, you forgot Heavy Fate's Conquest finale was tonight. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I was like, whoa, that's interesting that Lancer isn't here. I guess something's going on, because I know that you're all about this series here. How's it going tonight? I'm just figuring out how to progress through here right now. Is kind of what I'm doing. You're the magic one. I'd kind of rather my unit get, or not my unit get debuffed. And then I'm thinking, if I do something like this, Xander can take the bazillion physical attacks. It's just that one magic guy that I'm slightly worried about. I may as well do this and it's done preemptively. I may as well, right? No reason not to. Oh, that guy might not be able to reach me anymore. Now I'm no longer baiting him out. Oops. There is a reason not to then. 41 defense. And your res is pretty decent too. So maybe you go here. I just don't want to be in range of like these bazillion guys. Oh, and then I wouldn't be in the range of that one. But I would still bait out this guy, so that might just work if I just go onto this tile here and hold Prostitute. Might just be the play. Did I freeze you? Instead of silencing you? No, I definitely silenced you. I mean, yeah, you're all about the serious guy who made a sex tier list for the game just for an on-stream bit. Yeah, and there was more people that did that later. Interestingly enough. I don't think I need to freeze anyone right now. Let's do that for safety's sake. Yeah, you can use a club too, so I do have to be aware of that. Nope, not what I wanted. There's no point. Rather Ophelia get debuffed than me. Alright, what's this like? Alright, now he's starting to charge up. Yeah, here's the Enfeebles. Alright, you're like double stacking it at that point. And frozen. At least you couldn't triple stack it. And with only a couple of guys that can reach me, maybe it's okay. There's this guy, and then there's the axe magic guy. Proc like soul or something. Wow, you proc nothing, despite you being filled with skills. Okay, you're not actually going after him. Okay, that works out then. And it is baiting out that squad. It's not baiting out these guys yet. I am gonna have to get into one of their ranges, it looks like. Yeah, maybe slow and steady is the better play here. It's kind of what it's looking like. And 4 spaces. So I wouldn't get down to Xander on these two. Speaking of sex, still playing Unicorn Overlord, and it's still fantastic. That's what I did earlier this same stream. This is the stream to finish off Unicorn Overlord and this game. So just before I switched over to this, I beat the post-game map of Unicorn Overlord. Was the case. Yeah, then it'd just be those two groups over there, and maybe that's fine. So maybe I rally here instead, and then... No, I can't do anything there. If I were to say... Dang it, he is Wary Fighter. Was there any downside to Doomsday? I forget. It's just that it cannot make follow-up attacks. Oh, and that's fine, because I can't follow-up attacks because you have Wary Fighter. Still at the end of Bastorius, or tail end of Bastorius, so still a little ways to go. Alright, get something. Get something here. Yes? No, not that one. Now crit. Crit, 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 crit. Dang it. Well, you can't move from here. Let's switch to someone that's not as debuffed. I could potentially proc something there. But, like, do I want to risk it for the hypothetical biscuit here? If I clear this tile, I can move Xander in and just out of curiosity. Oh, yeah, he has a hammer as well. And then that guy would be able to start going after him, but this guy wouldn't quite reach him. So we would bait one of them out. So maybe I do actually just go ahead and kill this guy. Had tail because furry's so with Pistorius. Not wrong there. Yeah, I love Unicorn Overlord. It's such a fun game. I'm kind of sad that it's over now. Oh, now you crit, huh? Now you do.
All right.
And that heals me? Or did I activate Soul? Well, I'll take every little bit of help that I can get here. Just thinking. If I were to do this, I can also sing for, like, whoever I want. Is what I could do. Like, it might be relatively safe to get my unit in here. Just with, like, all the potential skills that I can proc. Could you end up marrying a Unicorn Overlord? Berengaria. Does this debuff me after? Magic skill -2 after use in combat. And I wouldn't be able to fight back against the dagger guys. And being able to fight back does make a big difference. What I can do, actually, and what I think I'm going to do, is I'm going to do this.
We can take these goons.
As a matter of fact.
It won't serve
Dragon Fang. Wait, and I can't move into that tile because Takumi's thing is about to come out. And I forgot, and I positioned my Judo here at a not so great time for that. And everyone would be able to, crap. Get me there. You can attack at range. Hopefully it's not just an insta-kill. Fair enough there. Fair enough. I could technically do a really dumb play to get out of there, I think. Fix my mistake. Anyone can use that. Okay. Yeah, I can fix that mistake. Yeah, I need to be along these tiles, because, yeah, I forgot he was charging his thing, because I'm a little bit big dumb, so I can't quite be pushing down yet. So let's maybe still have it be the case that you cannot do that. No enfeebling. I'm about to run out of silences here soon. So there'll still be a couple enfeebles that come out here. But yeah, so I won't be able to use your staff now. See those weapon names again? Still remembering all the gags? Yeah, they were pretty good, weren't they? Someone's gonna need to be the brave volunteer. At least I don't have to worry about getting hit by magic attacks now. So I could potentially move Xander into that range with his, like, bazillion defense that he's got going on here. And then maybe use Dwyer to rally Spectrum, because, yeah, this is one of the groups that wasn't reached before. So no one else is going to be able to reach that tile, especially after I block that one with Xander, which means this is fair game to just debuff or just straight up kill you from a tile that's going to be safe from Takumi's attack. So yeah, what you gonna do about it? Unfortunate, but that's fine. That works a-okay. So then we go here along with Siegfried so I can counter at range. And then I make sure to actually encompass him in the rally. And then, yeah, I can't go here. Takumi's attack is about to come out. Yeah, just making sure that there's shield there. Which means it's gonna need to be with Ignatius. Let's just take the guarantee. Shout out to the times I misread Gnungapap as Gimmelstump, redeemed it to name it Gimmelstump, then misread Gimmelstump as Gnungapap. Yeah, this has been quite the series, hasn't it? Lots of mayhem along the way. Alright, yeah, there's your resistance taker. Yeah, so I want to get these guys forward first before I start dealing with these guys. Even though they are just spamming, continuing to debuff me, I'm just going to deal with it. Just going to silently deal with it here. To take a little bit of aggro off of Xander so he's not eating too much damage. Maybe there's someone more tempting that I could put in range there. Because not like any of the dagger dudes will be able to reach past there. But, like, who would be more tempting? There's my unit. But, like, 27 defense. Out of curiosity. Well, I can't really see how much damage you'd be doing to me. Hold on, let's see here. So let's say you're using the Silver Lance for 14, so you're going to be bringing that up to 50. So you're going to be striking for 50 minus 27. Like, I'll be okay to eat one. even if I'm debuffed there. I have almost 50 health, and unless you bring my defenses to next to nothing, I'm sure I'll be good here. So let's say I go here, and then that's a more tempting target for that guy, and then one less person. Target Xander. Okay, let's maybe be ready to rush in here in a hot second. Yeah, there's no point doing this again when it's already down. Fairly certain. So let me go ahead and wait here with the person that has more movement. And then we go here, and then we access the convoy. And then I'm going to really quickly trade out the physic, and I'm going to instead grab this rescue and fix the mistake that I made. Since I'm not using save states here. Like, I'll use save states to restart from this battle. Not to have to redo phase 1, but I don't want to use save states during this actual battle itself. If it can be avoided. And maybe they'll try to debuff the Soul Midori, if I'm lucky here. Alright, I'm just good here, I think. I could heal a little bit with my HP if I wanted to. But I'm also going to get, like, majorly debuffed if I do so. I'm not missing that much, so I think it's fine. Alright, let's see what happens here. News unrelated to anything Hunter x Hunter's newest chapter in 2 years? Dropped yesterday. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I figured that they were going to do that to Xander. Nope, I couldn't tempt them.
You can do this.
At least he's attacking first and not the Master Ninjas first. And now I have a shield charged up. Well, no, it's not going to work out because he attacks twice. Unfortunate. Unless I kill him right now. Crit. With a 19% chance to hit him. Imagine, though. I'm sure I'll be okay. It's just going to put Xander in a shitty position from here. Oh. Oh my god. Really? Are you shitting me?
My apologies.
Am I getting texts? No, I'm getting more notifications about voicemail despite the fact that I'm not getting any phone calls. The same Malik Knight? Is that what did it before? So watch out for that, Dudo. Okay. This man. Come on. Come on. Doesn't really matter where I go when I can warp. So it does not matter in the grand scheme of things. Here, replicate. Ooey bop. Mine goes on hiatus all the time because the author has arthritis, but the newest chapter dropped 401, and it's apparently going to go until chapter 410 or 420 based on how the author feels, and go back on hiatus again. Interesting. Yep, I did indeed. Well, technically not, but I want everyone to live if I can help it. Okay, so like... Let's see here. Guess I could have moved you first. So I could well have done. And I forgot about the stupid inventory situation that I can always sort out at the beginning of battle. How about... I grab the single use and trap first. And then, yeah, I want that silence. Give it to me. Forgot about the Throngler. The best one. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. No, it's my character is the only one that I need to keep alive to game over. I can kill everyone else. But I want everyone else to live if it can be helped. Truly, you have had your memory throngled. Truly. Maybe I shouldn't kill one of those guys immediately. Maybe not, after all. What I could do instead... I mean... No, they're gonna be able to reach there too. I think. Here. If I'm not doubling anyway, I may as well, right? But yeah. Already aware? Oh, I don't know what the note about the Harmonia fellow living then was then. Dang it! That was a chance to build up shield.
Yes, I did it right.
All right. I also completely forgot to rally first. I am so stupid. That's gonna suck a little bit, isn't it? Okay, so like... Then we go ahead and do this and eat one less in trap. I mean, enfeeble. I get it, but I just don't get how it makes sense when I don't get it. That's just... Rally speed that I'm not gonna use. I don't know. I don't know here. See if someone wants to come here. Yeah, that's the range of the magic guy. Is the main important thing. Maybe I will just bait him out after all. Get him done with. And have people that are okay with magic being around here. So go ahead and do this. And then maybe just freeze that guy, because after Takumi's done his thing, I'll be able to kill him easily anyway, and then that's one less guy to deal with on this phase. Is what I figure makes sense. I get a little bit more movement this way because of the pair up bonuses. Then probably pair up you guys. And then, yeah, I'm thinking that probably makes sense. Yeah, you go there. And then say... Might leave Ophelia open, just... Not Ophelia, this is the replica Ophelia that I'm thinking of. Just in case I need to teleport around, I'm just figuring. And leave replica Dwyer as the open one? Well, no, there's stuff here too. So I know this series has been going on for a long time. One of the weapons is named Eterna from Star Ocean, playing that back in January through April. Yeah, I started this series on October 6th last year, and now it's October 6th this year. So, like... Yeah... Here, if I do this, you get an extra movement. That's probably a good idea. I don't think you get an extra movement from Dread Fighter. You do not. So this might actually be optimal. And then I can, like... do something like this. Yeah, we're ending it on the full 1-year anniversary, assuming I can beat it tonight. If I can't, then sucks to suck, but I should be able to. I'm, like, super OP and stuff, so, like, why wouldn't I be able to? Right. Surely. Here. Just potentially distributing aggro. Like this. Make sure that I actually cover Kana this time, how about? Like that. And then it's fine if you're attacked. I doubt you will be, but hey. You got 2 minutes, it's 11:58. But in your time zone, that means it'd be October 5th. It's already past midnight here, it's October 6th. That's what it is. I started on October 6th, I'm ending on October 6th. What with it being past midnight here. Your res isn't the most amazing thing ever, by any means. Here. Okay. I don't think that there's much that I need to do here, though. Since you've been had yet again. Yet again. I can warp whenever I want, so, like, it's no big deal. I don't see myself using another silence. And entrap, there's not really much point right now. Like, maybe I'll entrap some of the, stupid ninjas later or something. I don't know. Oh, you missed? Okay, there we go. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's see it. Maybe I'll get Astra and get, like, a full shield. Or maybe I'll get Astra and crit immediately. Well, at least I got my health back. Guess maybe I should have just stuck with the other thing. Well, now you're super debuffed. Which is always good. Wow, that's the first time I think I've seen Pavise activate on Kana from Percy. put those on there for like, hey, extra defenses, why not? It's not like it's super often that it actually procs. But it actually did there. Like, wow. Thank you, RNG. Oh. You can make it all the way there. But if it's like before, you'll just miss. Sweet. All right, free damage onto you. Sweet. All right, you're just gonna die to this. Hopefully you miss as well. If RNG is... Ooh, RNG's sort of kind to me. I got Aegis. No skills procking.
You thought you could win?
Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have just not frozen that guy.
We can take these goons.
Maybe. I don't know.
Not this time.
Like, there's gonna be allies that I just don't use this next turn anyway. So, like, it's probably fine that that guy's there. I don't know, man. 20% in Fates RNG closer to 60%. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong here. All right. Then these guys are out here. My shield's gonna be fully charged. That's perfect. I can start moving in a bit further. Is what I can do. Yep, she's the one that I have point blank on. She's the chosen recipient of that. I can only get like one special skill card used per playthrough is the rules I set out for myself, and she's the one that got point blank. Jill's my only archer, so like, no brainer. All right, so now Takumi is not getting ready to do his thing, so I can feel free to go here and finish off that guy. That's what I can do. So yeah, this is definitely a better start than before, I'd say. May as well switch here to distribute where the debuffs are going, plus more movement next turn. So this makes sense. There we go.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! And then, yeah, you can't exactly move from here. I wonder here. So the next round of guys I'm gonna need to be aware of is like these guys here. Maybe we'll deal with this guy first by moving someone into this tile this turn. Like maybe Xander. Wait, no. No. Not Xander. Because holy crap, you are going to screw me over. I can move into this tile to bait out that guy without baiting out this guy. Or just figure out like this slow road around here anyway and start dealing with like some of the generals. Because yeah, the moment that I get in here and start dealing with these assholes, these guys are gonna start screwing me. Like, Fate's Conquest does not screw around. So like... There we go, that's everyone except for this group anyway. Then... Yeah, let's say I were to do this. Give this a go. I'll deal with these guys at least. But yeah, the fact that it's a race against time makes things a little bit difficult. Like, the Takumi attacks is technically a race against time because you only have so many Dragon Main spots. Like, it does force you to very slowly progress. But it's honestly just the fact that there's infinite debuffs that will endlessly stack that is the bigger race against time here, honestly. You know, we never thought about it until now, but it's a little weird that Percy, who's the youngest character in the game, is the one using the prostitute. We don't talk about that. How's Echoes of Wisdom is going super great here, Emerald Finder. Like, and man, the game got so much better. Just look at it. Yikes. I should have someone with a dagger go over there, kind of like this. That's what I should probably do. And have you finish them off? That's a good idea. It shows me on the purple now, too. Even though I'm not. Please miss. Gosh dang you, Fire Emblem Fates. The RNG of this game, I swear.
Please hold your applause to the end.
Well. Okay. Lethality, take off Lock Touch. I don't need Lock Touch. A genre swap to an SRPG halfway through was a bold choice, but I think it's gonna pay off for Nintendo. Yeah, same here, honestly. All right, finish you off. So I will get through with this squad. This round of foes.
About time.
And yeah, maybe I can start baiting out the next a little bit. Because, yeah, the moment I go in there to fight you, yeah, those guys are going to start coming out. And that's going to suck for me. It'd be nice if I could act with you. But yeah, maybe having Xander here is maybe the play, because he'll have, like, high defenses. They can only attack at close range. There's only one guy that's going to attack me there. Ooh. 2, because that guy. So that'll be one Master Ninja out there, and a shit ton of debuffs on Xander. But it might just be worth it for him coming out there. Let's say I use one of these Dragonbane spots, and that came out there. Then this would be the only guy that could reach me if I was on this tile. I think it might still be more worth to be here and be on Siegfried. That's what it might just be. So I can counter that one Dirk at range. I can give him a little bit more buffs, which maybe I'll end up doing. Anyone that has a Taker skill that wants to build it up, you have Strength Taker. So how about you go ahead and get the kill here? Maybe I should stack it up even further rather than giving Xander a very minor buff. Because this will be like a permanent buff for the rest of battle that I'm giving to Siegbert. Will be the case. If I did this. Yeah, you don't have a Taker skill. So yeah, let's say I then did this. Hit this guy with... Oh, I think my parade will be just fine under my umbrella. Okay, sorry, that just popped into my mind. I didn't even finish my initial sentence that I started saying. Okay, a little bit less debuffs on a Xander. One less round of them. And then we'll see if they're tempted to maybe instead put debuffs onto Replica Ophelia or something. If I can tempt them with the possibility. Is there anyone that can make it to that tile at all? Oh, just making sure here. Yeah, the moment I bait out these guys, I bait out like the whole shabosh there. So I do think that by the left side is, yeah, they do. They do indeed. So I'd just be debuffing Ophelia in general. Would be the case. I'd rather you debuff my support partner than me. So like now there's no options for debuffing me. Doesn't really matter who I'm at there. Yeah, it does a little bit, but replicas are still really good. Leave this center tile open for like Dwyer to rally from, or maybe just rally from there. I don't know what he's gonna do exactly. Yeah, and you guys can basically just wait. I'd rather there not be options to debuff kind of further. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to put up the wall next turn. It's gonna have to be the case. Yeah, there's 2 onto him. And then here comes even more. Oh, I guess this might not have mattered all that much. It gives me an additional shield. It'll do a lot of damage if this lands, but probably won't. Yeah, just because they're so evasive. So I really should have just been on the hammer. That's why I should have been on. Yeah, then he's frozen. I'm gonna have to really, really think about this. Hopefully I get ether. That'd be sick. Yikes. Wow, I really should have just been on the hammer. Holy crap. I forgot that the Master Ninjas had, like, the crazy evasion. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put up the shield. So Xander can't move, so he may as well do this, right? He might lose his shield. So, I mean, I can switch. But what are you realistically gonna do? You have an Armor Slayer. That's what you're realistically gonna do. And I think that makes sense to go for here, then. But maybe I should... go here and do this first. Would reach you when it otherwise wouldn't. This is a safer spot. I'll just take this range here. I think Awakening was the same way because you've seen Luna plus miss before. Yeah, I think I've seen that as well in my playthrough. I believe here. Alright, so Armor Be Gone. This is the time to use it. Hopefully I proc a skill. And I just straight up kill you, and then I keep my shield. Would be awesome. Please? Nope. Thank you, Fate's RNG.
Just in the nick of time.
Thank you very much. That's great of you, isn't it? I can do just enough there. And in fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do here. In that case, I'd rather have Soleil out here over my unit.
All done.
So do that. Get a level up. Like, imagine armor be gone as a can of raid that instantly kills any armor unit, except it didn't. That sucks. Wait. Oh, you don't have... Yeah, hold on. Is that just not gonna block that tile that armored guy is on then? Am I fucked? Oh, God. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that is extremely bad, as a matter of fact. Oh, shit. That's not a good idea there. Just try to make this area as safe as I can. I don't actually remember how hard Takami's thing hits or how it works. Let's just assume that it takes me to like 1 HP or something like that. So just eliminate the threat in this area by being outside of these guys' range. So let's say I was here. I probably need to get kind of lucky. Oh. And I don't really have a good place for putting Warp Azura now, do I? Yeah, the backhanded grip. Oh, crap, man. So just go for this and hope for the best. The highest chance of critting is with Kazapple. Let's go for it. So yeah, I need to not be in the red. And with the position that I just put Midori or whoever into, I was gonna kill this guy and then kill this guy from outside the range, then kill this guy like in the range, and then like warp, sing, get out of there. But I don't exactly have a safe spot that I can sing from, is the case here. So that's really, really extremely bad. So now is definitely the turn to go double silence, I would say. Because, like, yikes. Alright, here goes my last silence use. Silence broke. I've broken my silence on the matter. I mean, wait a second. I'll actually be safe here from, like, these guys. Not those guys. If I got someone to this spot. But then I have to eat the daggers to the face. Which might work out. I should have silenced the other one. That's what I should have done. You're gonna debuff me some. I could always eat it on enemy phase, and then there's less damage onto me, and then I kill you next turn. These guys are gonna be outspeeding me anyway, right? 37. Oh, maybe not. It might not necessarily. Well, I'm still not gonna be doubling, is the main important thing. So I may as well be using Doomsday. And wait here. And you are buffed up, right? Yeah, Rally Spectrum, you are buffed up, so I don't need to do that again. Okay, so, like, be at the ready here. We'll have more movement this way. Okay. Just having a bit of a Winter Soldier moment from time to time there. Yeah, so I already have that going. Whoops, you're gonna get hit by that now too. I forgot that. Gosh dang it, man. I feel like this is gonna be another failed attempt as well then. Most likely. So, what does his attack actually do? Jeez. Okay, it takes off like half my health. Oh, come on! Really? Wait, do I have advantage? Are you shitting me?
You'll root the...
What was my health at? 25? Out of what? 25 out of 49, so it wasn't quite under half. Oh, I don't actually have Vantage on here anyway.
My apologies.
The fact that that guy was blocking that tile and I couldn't put up the shield that I needed just immediately screwed me. Just immediately and effectively completely screwed me over. This time. This time. Just you wait. I'm gonna get it this time. But yeah. I don't know, that might have been like the 4th or 5th. A decent few. I'm pretty sure what I did back when. No, I had one before that, I'm fairly certain. I'm pretty sure what I did back when was literally just like sacrificing a whole bunch of flyers that just like rescue chain me over here. Is what I think I did back when. If I recall. Okay, so like... And I keep forgetting to do the stupid... This. Here, let's just like... do this, actually. And then the silence. And then I think I'll take the 1 use of entrap right now. And save the 2 for later when things are a little bit sketchier. It'd be really nice if I could just entrap the ones that are using Enfeeble, but alas. Yeah, probably Vantage, right? Probably the way to go here. I don't know how much I'm going to use the sword. Otherwise, I'd put on Sword Fair. Or this. Maybe I'll put on Strong Riposte. I don't know. I don't know. And then save at this point. Okay, so like... Let's see here. The fact that people have done this on negative growths is insane. Okay, let's see here. Get all my replicas on the ground. And then... Kate... I really need to not get hit by Takami's thing, especially when people can immediately attack me right after. So, just more proof that Fate's Lunatic is a baby game. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. Okay, so... Let's see here. Doesn't really matter what I do there, so... Let's start moving in. I think I'll do kind of what I did before here, of attacking here. Yeah, this is probably the better way to go, then. Let's see if I proc something cool. Hopefully. Nope. Let's see here. And then... Or should it really matter at this point? Should I save it for later when I had to do that, like, twofer? It's the magic one that I care the most about here. So yeah, maybe I'll literally have you on this duty right now. So I might just do... Okay. I forgot to do this earlier. It is occurring to me. I'm so stupid. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. So all the spears named after card games. You're confused because you forgot why it was a recurring theme, but then you realized no name for spear is poker. Yep. It's the poker. Yeah, so I'm thinking I do that there. Or maybe I should have done that with a real Xander. I guess it doesn't really matter all that much, right? I can probably just eat them all. And there's one physical guy that could come in there. Your res is, like, really good, so... Go ahead and equip that, and then wait this time. I don't think I need to freeze. I don't believe. And then if someone else blocks there with really good res, or at least like this, can't exactly block. Okay. And then we do this. And then we do this. And then we do that, I think. And then... Oh, I actually want you for an extra movement point there. Whoops. Gosh dang it. Whatever. Here. Yeah, I wanted that pair up. Is kind of the one that I actually want. Okay, so then we do this, and then we're safe along here. I can deal with the magical stuff. Well. Screw it. Okay. Let's do that. How about? Alright, let's see how this ends up. Time to eat some debuffs. Like, all my tonics plus the Rally Spectrum hopefully kind of make up for a lot of it. Ooh! Good RNG to start out with. Very nice. Ooh! Alright, very good start here this time. Oh yeah, you can make it over there. Should have figured. That's fine, I'll get soul. Just watch, never mind.
What light is this?
This is okay. I forget, did I have Life Taker on you? Alright, you're doubling here. Ow. Crit, please. Imagine, though. Okay, not too bad, at least. Weapon level B. And then you get the super debuff. You won't get your second hit. Maybe I'll actually crit this time? And get all my health back? Nope. Alas. Okay. That's fine. That is a-okay. At least there doesn't seem to be reinforcements on this map. Like, what's here is what you get. I am very grateful for that, at least. But still a yikes. Okay. Yeah, I can just deal with them all. And then one less guy to deal with next turn. Oh, wow, it missed. Like 65 missing in Fire Emblem Fates? That's like unheard of. Ooh. Nice.
That went well.
Very nice indeed. Okay. So what happens when we hit him with the Doomsday? He's not doing much to me. And he doesn't have any skills to debuff me. Ooh. Oh, he lives with 5. But yeah, I am at least baiting out a lot of these guys at once. So I'll deal with them all next turn. And then I'm in a pretty good position. Like, I'm getting better and better at this map as I'm learning it. But again, I think the way that I did it back when was just like cheese of like rescue chaining over with flyers is what I'm fairly certain it was. So let's be very aware of this. And like this, just turn these all on is what I'll do. So let's just deal with everyone that's here first and foremost. I don't think that I'm going to be trying to bait out someone this turn. The moment I go here, they're going to start like stacking up and blocking that tile. I'll keep that in mind this time. It'd be really nice if I could bait out these guys without baiting out these guys too. So I do still think that left is the way to go. But I think left is the way to go while I put up the wall. So, yeah, I think I am actually going to have to go to my other strategy of put up the wall, only have this guy be baited out. Plus this guy, I guess, will still come out. I can't think I can do what I did before. You can't move, so you may as well attack from here. Get more movement next turn. And I like... He's gonna get 3 on me. That's honestly worth it for the shield charge up. In all honesty. Unless I just kill him. Okay, well that works too, I guess. Okay. Get that level up. Wow. Trample could actually help me here. But I'm mainly going to be attacking with Kana. So I want more things that Kana can use, even though Trample is actually a really good skill. Also, where's my replica Dwyer? That's my normal Dwyer. Where the hell did my replica one go? Here he is. Won't quite reach the end there, but I think that's fine. And he's not charging up his thing right now, so I can feel free to go on the outskirts. No problemo. Here, go ahead and do that. It's just fine to be out here. Oh yeah, you have advantage. Are there any other skills I should be aware of? Like, I should probably just give everyone a quick once-over. It's not a bad idea here. Okay. This is probably gonna be more useful here, but like, for the memes, screw it. If we get a lethality, it's cool. Inspiration, trample, so these guys are gonna be getting pretty good damage. Gonna be the case. Yeah, the typical stuff. Typical stuff. Anyone with anything surprising? Defender, the warding blow. Yeah, so it's better if I'm attacking rather than you. Defender, and then the certain blow, so you're probably not gonna miss. Yeah, okay. There's nothing super insane apart from on the boss himself. Well, and, you know, the whole infinite and infinite stacking stuff. Do you have the infinite stacking? Yeah, you do. Okay, yeah. This might not be a bad turn to silence one of them. To silence my haters. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's give this a go. With all these guys here, this is also a chance to charge up some of my takers. Is what it is a good opportunity for. So maybe I should. I mean, you have Strength Taker. So, I mean, maybe I should be making use of that. Yeah, so let's charge up Xander and make him hit harder and harder here.
You're right where I want you. Is that all?
So, let's see. And more strength even. Hey, more strength even. So he's currently at +4, right? Yeah, +4 with Strength Taker. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Someone else can probably deal with that. Like his lad that also has Strength Taker. I'm gonna waste my stupid shield. Unless I Brave Sword. Is there debuffs to Brave Sword in this? I forget. Nope. It's just, at the moment, debuffs. So this is definitely a situation to use this, so I don't have my shield immediately go to waste. I probably should have gone under him. Just so that there's less movement later that I need to do. Okay. There, and then he gets to hit harder too. Okay, and then... yeah, I won't quite be able to get there yet. Unless I, like, warp here or something. My unit into this tile. Which I could. Just to get really on top of things. Maybe I should? It won't be the best version of my unit. Or I could be patient and eat more debuffs and then do it later. So he is not charging up right now, so I'm free to go onto the outskirts. Just thinking here. Without any big support bonuses, but while still having those, and while having access to these 3 skills at least, plus my own. Maybe I will, because the sooner I get through things, like the less debuffs I eat, I will have this be the turn that I say, hey, no debuffs, please. For one guy. There's Magic Taker here. So maybe I'll go ahead and do this. Get a poke. See if I care. Free shield charge up for me, thank you.
Phew.
I greatly appreciate it. Okay, and then I know that you have resistance taker. So I could just do this. Use the poker. And the less magic damage that he'll eat in case the situation ends up calling for it later. Poke. And I'm still gonna need someone to pop the wall. So it was that tile there that I want, right? I'm fairly certain. And then that guy will be able to get me. So the person that pops the wall can even be like right there. That's what they can be. Now I can get this one here, it's fine. So let's see, I'm gonna do this then and get up to weapon level C so I can use Fendrana, and then I'm gonna pop another spot instead for my wall this time. Okay. Got that same level up, since they're always preset. Weapon level C, so now I have access to Fendrana. And then I'm going to warp down to here. I'm going to switch. And yeah, I'm going to make sure that I'm on Mariah Carey here. And then I'm going to put up the wall like this. And now that makes it so that only the one armored guy and... oh, not even the ninja can attack me. It's literally just the one armored guy. So I start making some progress there. And then I make sure that there's one less of the... just make sure I really can't trap. Yeah, I really can't. Sucks to suck. One less debuff that I eat. So now is when it's going to start mattering a little bit more. Okay, rally speed. I don't need it. I don't need it. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Now you start charging up the thing, and I already have the wall down, so I don't have to do that again. Ooh, one missed! Ooh, this might be the run. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, and both these guys come out. So maybe slow and steady here. I don't know.
I won't surrender.
Will I just kill? I'm not critting, so I don't think I'll just kill. Oh. Dang. And I gotta remember, no going out to the outskirts this time. None of that. Okay, so all the armored guys are baited out now. Which is good. If I can get less debuffs on my guy, then great. Yeah, you'd be able to do a decent bit of damage there. But I don't think you'd be able to kill me in one fell swoop, even if I get debuffed twice. I mean, Enfeeble is -4, right? Oops. It's -4. So let's say that happens twice. So that would bring you... that would be a -8. But like a +2 for Rally Spectrum. So it'd be a -6 is what it'd be. So you'd be at 15 defense. So let's say you ate one of these. You'd be okay to eat one. Plus, my shield would be fully charged up at that point. So I'm thinking I switch over to Ophelia. Back with Lasagna. Nice. And the shield will definitely help me. Because, yeah, there will be 2 people attacking there. Will be the case. There's no way that I, get... maybe I get this guy out of here if I crit. I'm more likely to crit than not. And I can't double because of this stupid wary fighter. So may as well take, like, the best odds that I can get of just killing you in one go.
I believe in it.
Right?
Take this maiden seriously.
Also, I probably should have buffed first, and then I would have had, like, more chance of doing this. But I'm a little bit dumb sometimes. But it actually worked out. It worked out here. Okay. Well, I don't care. So then, you get your butt over here. Rally, so we're in a little bit of a better position. And then we can say, yeah, do that. And then there's only going to be one more armored guy attacking me. And maybe Ophelia will just kill him.
Here's a bitter pill.
That would definitely be nice. Sweet. One extra notch of shield than I was expecting to get. Okay, so then... but it's so funny if you buffed and then Kazapple didn't crit. I don't even want to think about it. Alright. Do that to one of them. I don't think I need to do it to both of them quite yet. So I'm not going to sing for that purpose right now. Less debuffs that can potentially go onto me. doesn't really matter where I go. I'm gonna need to come in here a little bit, though. Considering the thing that is about to come out. You can warp wherever you want, so, like, it doesn't really matter. You can back out a little bit. I mean, same with you. Go ahead and switch here for one more point of movement. Make sure we're all kind of tucked in here. Okay. Sure. I think that sounds okay. There's no extra movement here or anything, so let's do it. So here comes the wave. Oh, and after the blocks are destroyed, someone can reach that tile. It was showing me the indicators for the way it was before, and that changes now. I'm screwed. I'm actually dead now. I'm actually dead. Because I didn't take that aspect into account, meaning this is actually not the run, as a matter of fact. I die here. I just die here.
Aw. This might sting a little. Ace that one.
But there's so many guys that can attack her, and they're just gonna stack on more crap. Oh god.
My diagnosis, you're done.
But it's not like this is gonna charge up a shield. Wait, if you don't kill, then no one else can occupy that tile. Wait, but you needed to kill or else you would die. I'm dead here. I'm dead here. I took the wall into account when I didn't realize that. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I die. I lose again because it gave me the forecast for the wall, and then the wall went down, and then it's completely different. Hello, hello. Is there... Wait, is this a name change here? Notari. Oh my god. I was doing so good that run. But the game lied to me in the information that it was giving me. And then I lost because of that. Because I need to account for this stupid wall going down afterwards. Well, name change because Nintendo patent. Yes. I am beating this tonight. I will, just watch me. For the 1 year anniversary here, I am beating this. Yeah, I get it, piece of crap. This isn't Unicorn Overlord's forecast where it just shows the damage and not who's getting damaged? Yeah, that. And then if something like a ranged assist comes in, that can change the RNG, and now the outcome of the battle is completely different from what it forecast. Is also the case. I don't know, screw it, just do this. You're damn well they patented Pokemon name and not playing that legal game. Please crit. Okay, and then my pair-ups were like... And then I had this one go with Azura. Wait, the extra movement doesn't even matter on her because she can warp. Is the case. So, like, I may as well give extra movement to Xander instead. So I may as well do. And then these two can have their legendary team up. And then I do this. Let's see here. And then this replica with this replica. And then you there, you there. It's the way that I like to do it. And then you here. And then say these two together or something. Or just keep them both at like the back lines. Clean up crew and rally bot. Might not be a half bad play, honestly. Okay, the ones who have good res. Well, not res, defense here. I mean, you can go to this side. That's what you can do. Here, good res. Get over here. Wait, this was also the turn that I wanted to bait out these guys immediately, right? Yeah. So yeah, I was going here, and I was putting on this. And then maybe go over here and do, say, this. And then mayhap, I don't know, probably be fine. Did I rally at one point already? Okay, just in range. And then someone with a little bit better res over here. Like, that works fine. Stay with the javelin. Kind of wall around him here. Okay. Tech Dwyer. We can disband some later time. Let's just do this for the stat buffs, honestly. Also do that for the stat buffs. Your res is not great. Your res is really good. Another rally, why not? I'm ending my turn anyway. Okay. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean... yeah, about that all. Okay, and then do this. Okay. What? I forgot to put down the friggin' wall. I had it all laid out, and the thing that I forgot to do was use Dragon Vein in the first place. I had everyone in the position. Fuck. I have no idea what attempt we're on by now. Some ridiculous number. I'm getting warm. My goodness gracious. I cannot with this. But just think, just do this and then it's over. It's done. I'm almost there. Just the final push here. Okay, I'm getting really warm. Okay. Then we do our pair-ups. I won't forget to put up my stupid wall this time. Okay. Honestly, at this point, should I just turn off combat animations until I get to new stuff? Maybe. Maybe, honestly. Okay. And then replica with the real Xander. Give him a little bit more movement. Okay, so then the res wall over here. Midori's res was pretty good, and I also wanted to make sure that I had this all marked. So go here, go ahead and say do this, like that. And then we par my physical wall over here. That you can do. Get some new stuff, turn animations back on, then immediately die. Hopefully not. Hopefully that will not be the case. But we'll see here. We'll see what they end up deciding to do here. If they want to go for that, then sure, go for that, I guess. Okay, the high res over here. I guess I could have also sang. I don't really need to do this, but like, I guess what I can do is sing here. You're equipped on the javelin. If some guys attack you, then whatever. Okay. I forgot to put up the fucking shield again. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know what the heck is going on here. My brain is fried. I can't think straight. I don't know what the heck is going on here. I will beat this without using save states. I mean, technically, I am using save states because normally you would have to, like, restart the entire first phase over again, but, like, come on. Okay, that works fine. Okay, someone that is making my wall. Yeah, when you get shot by a skeleton in Minecraft and you're not crouching. Here, do this. Oops, nope, leave that on. Go ahead and attack with Canada. I got Luna that time. Okay, then you get majorly debuffed. And then, I think it's fine, you go here. That is A-okay. Okay. Which weapon was that? That was misread. I forgot to rally first. Fine. Okay. Okay, so I mean, like... Okay. Those chick hicks, you think? You're watching poopy quality, so that's probably why. Here. Go here. You can do that. I didn't forget to put it up this time. Okay, so I mean, like, feeling a little bit better about that, I think. If someone wants to attack her, then fine, go ahead. I guess I could have sang there and got, like, a slight buff. Okay, this is fine now, because then that happens, and then nothing happens to me. It's A-okay. Is there a Hawk Spirit scroll? I'm not sure. Maybe when Revelation comes around, you can name a Hawk Tua. If anyone still laughs at that point. If anyone even still is at this point. Okay. Nice. Oh, and I just get it back. Okay. Then level B. That works fine. That works A-okay. We'll clean up here immediately after. No worries. Nice. Yeah, listen, throw this playthrough making NFT jokes in 2023. Yeah, that is fair. But that's something that's like super funny and stayed funny for like a solid year. As opposed to something that stayed funny for like a little under a week probably. Ooh. Amazing. Dwyer really laying the slam down over there. Okay, nice. Yeah, deal with these guys and start moving in immediately. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, at least I got my shield charged up. Is at least what happens there. Okay, no charge up happening right now. I'm probably gonna get someone here and then have the shield down. And all that, like I did before. After I clean up here. So kind of would be a good one to be able to keep on attacking there. I can activate the Dragon Vein. Who else might be good to keep on attacking, like an armored guy afterwards so I can get there? Go ahead and do that first and foremost. Being Hawkwood, at least you is one of those things that's funny because it's not funny. Yeah, that's fair. Here, let's start well, I guess I'm gonna lose my shield here. But let's start charging up Strength Taker. That's what I can do. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to settle for Kana. Which is fine. So go ahead and put down the wall. And then be very scared about the range over here. Is she actually a millionaire with her podcast that actually went somewhere? Wow. What a world we live in now, huh? Here, go ahead and do this. You already, yeah, you already did that to get up to C. Okay, so then like, here, may as well, for the sake of resistance taker, just in case I need some extra res. Why not? Okay, do this. Yeah, the shields are already up from another tile, so I don't need to worry about that one. Yeah, and then is there another taker that I want to charge up? Maybe just that one some more, honestly. And make Xander, like, really, really scary by the end here. So I could well do. Yeah, sure. Meant to say is that she has her own podcast and meme made her a millionaire, not the podcast. Okay. But still, like, what? But still, how? Like, what part of the meme made her money? Like, was it a video that she uploaded? I thought it was someone else doing an interview. Let's see here. So then I do this. Boopity bop. Wait. Did I mistime this? Because if he's charging up right now... No, he's not charging up right now. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm good right now. People trying to capitalize on the meme gave her a shitload of money, probably. Now is when less debuffs definitely matter. I was buffed with Rally, right? Good. Here, let's go ahead and silence. Who can I entrap from here out of curiosity? Would that be better? I got one of the armored guys. The armored guys aren't that big of a concern to me. Oh, that's what I could have done in that one situation where I had to take out 3 people in a row, is I could have entrapped one of them. Oh my god. I'm just now realizing this. That entrap is a tool at my disposal. Jeebus. What is wrong with me? So it's fine to be here for now. But just in case. Like maybe, be out of there for now. Have a little bit of space so I still have some wiggle room and stuff. I mean, I have lots of uses of Sun Festal. Should I just pop it here? For 1 HP? No. I don't think so. Just do it again, even though it's not really going to do anything. Just for the love of the sport here. Now you're charging up. And now people are going to start coming out. Coming out of the woodwork here. Here come the debuffs to counteract my bazillion buffs. Okay. Ooh, nice. I got Ophelia's Ether. There's one down. Now realizing Entrap is a tool at my disposal. Me, when you remember the cop trying to get a confession of a suspect. So it's 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. He won't be able to reach. And yeah, same here then, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. It'll just be that guy, but there will be one more guy able to attack me the moment that this goes down. Yeah, so let's not go there. How many more debuffs can I really eat? Can I get somebody else here? Has ruined your comedy forever. You could get Kana in there. What's Kana looking like? Weaken -2. I'm now weaken -7. So I should probably swap out with Kana realistically. That's what I should probably do. And then Kana can deal with these two. And, okay. Yeah, just gonna be dealing with these two guys and like 2 debuffs. Is the case. If I... Maybe even just 1 debuff. If I'm able to kill this guy in one fell swoop. Joke's on you, I can still move. Let's not go on the outskirts there. Let's not. And let's keep a little bit of space here. Maybe even just count it up. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Yeah, so around there. And this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. I'm good where I am. Let's just not move forward at all and risk it over on that side. So let's see here. Let's say I did this just because it's not like I can double anyway, so I may as well. Unfortunate. Now you're super debuffed. Also, I could also freeze instead and not have to deal with that one ninja yet. Or just not deal with that one armored guy yet. I'm sure she can deal with the one ninja to an extent. And then he gets like super debuffed and then he's easier to deal with. So maybe I should eat like one less armored guy attack instead. That's what I should do. Did I not do this first? Are you... There we go. Can I deal with both? What's my shield at? It'll be charged up here. Surely you will be beating this today. Surely I will. Yeah, I definitely say it's more useful to get one less debuff here than to entrap someone. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Doesn't really matter where we are because we can warp at any point, but like... I put you directly into the range of the... Whatever, you're not in any serious danger here, but like that still sucks. I'm just gonna be eating a whole bunch of damage for no reason now. Yeah. Have me in the back on both my squads, so I'm not at any risk of eating any more debuffs for now. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna happen if I put this on again immediately. So let's see here. So then this happens. A hush falls over the room. Yeah. The two ones of those. Dang it, of course I missed. At least that guy's like super debuffed now. Nice! Thank you, Pav Eyes. Okay, so now I can put up a wall again. These guys are moving? Oh god, I guess there is reinforcements in this map. Is indeed the case. But that set isn't moving right now. Would it be worth it to back out completely and deal with just these guys and then push on? I think I had a tab open for the chapters here. Yeah, I do. If I control F on this page for reinforcements, nope, sure doesn't say. Whoops, I just full screen my thing there. My stream manager. One to 10, huh? It's not charging up right now. So, I mean... I could probably get my guy over there. But, like... it won't exactly be easy. It'll be kind of weird and jank, but I could technically do it. They still can't reach me. And these guys here can reach me with the lance. So I need someone like really highly defensive in here. So I might just need. So I could put Xander in there. And if I survive this turn while having the rescue traded over to Shigure, I get like some other warp pairings set up here. I can do something silly. Because I think I'm at the point where I just want to cheese it. I might just know how to. Maybe here. This might still be the best pairing here, just for like the magic buffs there. Oh, is there not a parrot bonus for magic dark flyer? Huh. Maybe it should be someone else then. This pairing can basically just have Ophelia attack. Because the moment I attack Takumi, I'm going to get like super debuffed myself. is going to be the case. And the goal here is just defeat the boss. I don't even think you need to defeat both of them. I think it's just the one, if I recall. Memory serves. They both show shields on them, but I'm fairly certain that's the case. I could be wrong on that, though. If I put up the wall, it's not really going to prevent anyone extra from getting to me, I don't think. Do I think Percy would be able to survive here? When there's these guys that at least one could hit him. Takumi is not currently charging up. Does that one thingamabob say about, like, the condition? Or, hold on. I'm just out of curiosity going to look up on YouTube Fire Emblem Fates Conquest speedrun, just to bring me to the end here. And just to ensure that I don't need to take out both Takumis. That one is enough. That is all I want to find out here. That is all I want to know. So let's see. If I skip ahead in the final boss, and we... Whoa, I skipped ahead too much. Skipped ahead too much. So they fight Takumi, the twofer, and then they skip. And it doesn't quite kill him, and then they skip. And then on the next phase, they attack again. And then he's down, and then that's good. I don't need to do both. Okay, just making sure. In that case, I might be able to cheese this. Turns out you have to beat 3 Takumis. Yeah. He's not charging up, so it's fair game to go here. And rally at that spot. I could put someone here, and then there's one less person that can attack Percy. Be the case. And Percy is not currently debuffed. Yeah. And his defenses are pretty good. Like, his res isn't as good, but... Do I think they'd switch? I don't think they usually switch. They usually just stay on the one, right? I can get there. I can definitely get there. There isn't any items that will get rid of, like, all my debuffs or anything, will there? Or is there? I still have one of these I didn't use. A couple of things I didn't use. Am I missing any HP? A little bit, but not a lot. I don't think it's worth bringing out my guy and risking getting debuffed. Would I be able to do that on Takumi, I wonder? I don't really want Azura to be in range of the one guy there. I mean, I can give her a pair-up partner, and then it's not that bad. I don't think they're going to be targeting my unit here anyway, because my unit isn't going to be in range of the thingamabob. So I may as well heal, right? I can access anything from the convoy at any time, so it doesn't matter here, really. Here. I'll grab that again shortly, probably. Grab that, sure. Give me that. Less debuffs this turn for as much safety as I can get. And because he's not charging up, I can be on the outskirts, that's fine. Like, I can be here and kind of block. I mean... yeah, then I can heal. Also... I don't know. You can be here, that's fine. I guess I could have just stabbed my guy. That's what I could have done. Here, parrot partner. A little bit more safety. So there isn't going to be any follow-up attacks. One less debuff this go. And I'm going to try to win next turn. That's what I'm going to try to do. Is his res or defense lower? They're about the same-ish. So... just be here. Pretty sure I already rallied, but like... yeah, I did rally. So I'll just do so over here as well anyway. The people that I'm actually going to want over there, I have been buffing up Xander a little bit. In fact, I'm going to have his replica over here to get like one more kill on the next turn and buff him up even more. Just by another +2. Like, it's unfortunate that you can't do it during enemy phase, but during player phase, I can at least do that. Here, less risk of being debuffed. Probably worth it to eat a little bit of damage and have my shield start charging up, right? What's the forecast here? I won't be doing anything, but like... here, just go for this, and I might even proc a skill. Well, you didn't do that much damage to me. Because Pav Eyes. Okay, he's charging up his thing again. Nice! The only person that could debuff me missed. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, and I was gonna move someone down there. Okay, someone else can attack Percy now. It is worth noting. No, just focus on living. Don't focus on killing. You kill someone, then another person gets to attack you. Or they'll both attack from range. Yeah, they are switching. Ooh. Nice. Go big or go home. I'm winning this turn. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of zigzagging. I forgot I can't just go over these. That actually kind of screws with my plan a little bit. So I might need to bust a hole. So I have to do less zigzagging. Here. This is part of my plan, don't worry.
Prepare yourself.
Replica gets one more kill. So that's another last strength +2. I'm going to absolutely be abusing DLC skills here. So, here, I'll figure that out all in a hot second. I'm gonna need to bust a hole through here. So I'm gonna need to do. I should rally. Yeah, that's 4 spaces. That works out perfectly. Something pay to win. Yep. That's what's gonna happen here. It doesn't matter where I position because I'm gonna try and win this turn. So let's make space over there. The most I can do is 16 times 2. But with Kana, I can do not quite as much. I do have better chance of proccing skills here, though. And I do get to super debuff you, assuming that I don't actually get the kill here. So that might be kind of worth. Alright, I'm gambling it all.
Justice never loses. This ends now.
Because this guy's, if he's out of the way, he's going to save me several tiles of movement and ensure that I can actually get over to where I need to. If you crit, that'd be awesome. Oh yeah, shield. And now someone else can take out that one at least. I could use the Nudify just for the love of the sport here. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, as a matter of fact. That didn't Nudify him. I've been ripped off. Okay, and then I don't think that there's gonna be anything super helpful here. Like, if I were to enfeeble, the range on those stabs is 1 to 7. I wouldn't be able to reach Takumi or anything like that. There's no point there. And then we use the Beast Killer here to get rid of you, so you get the hell out of my way.
You won't get away.
Nice.
All done.
Yeah, what's the point of the Nudifier if it keeps her clothes on? What a ripoff. So this is as far as I can get now. And then, yeah, I can probably bring it around town. I should have totally used boots on you. But, like, this is fine. So this is as far as I'm getting. Okay. Yoink! DLC for the win. This will be close enough. Rescue. Yoink! Now I'm at Takumi. Shadow Yato is going to be the way to go here. No doubt. I am going to need good RNG as well. He is also going to super debuff me after this, but I'm also going to super debuff him. So it balances out. Well, let's see it. Kill you, Harmonia. This time, for keeps. Hang in there just a bit longer, Takumi. I'll set your spirit free. I promise to make good on your dying wish, my brother.
Let's do this as a team.
Alright, what do we get? Luna? That's a pretty decent start. Ooh, 24. Ooh, nice. Yeah, missed potential not aiming at your blunt weapons or spears. Malicious Drake. Just got Luna twice in a row. I could have gotten better things here. Speed 28. Speed 26. I'm not going to be doubling. I'll get a single hit. And then if I really need to, I can swap in Seeker, and he can use the Brave Sword for lots of hits. So he gets like 3 actual hits. And the Brave Sword eliminates like the first thing. Assuming he has enough speed. I assume he probably does. Out of curiosity. I was a little bit curious there. Yeah, I can double with this. So I'll damage him, and I'll take out his shield if it doesn't initially kill him. So let's see it here. Kill my enemies. Kill them. Kill! Alright, no skills, like, at all. Ow! From what would normally be 1. Wait, this is a 2-hit combo, though. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to beat this map normally. Like, it just seems brutal. I will cheese it, like, every time if this is what it's gonna come down to. I thought, like, oh, that's strange. There's, like, no reinforcements. Maybe I just get to go down to the bottom and slowly get through there. And that turned out not to be the case. There was reinforcements, and the dude started rushing me earlier than expected. So I probably could have just cheesed it over earlier, but, like, I kind of wanted to see what it's like actually progressing through the map with the whole squad. But whatever. Whatever. I used my strategy and I came out on top, and I didn't lose anybody. Unlike my very first run of Lunatic Classic Conquest from when this first came out, where I couldn't beat the Iago map without losing Percy. And then I'm pretty sure I did just, like, cheese and probably sacrifice a whole bunch of people that chained me along the way. All the time back then. I'm pretty sure I did use warp strats back then as well. So, like, this is brutal. I'll use the tools at my disposal. I did it. I got through the map without using save states, apart from just restarting this specific map rather than having to redo the King Garen fight over and over and over again. Like, that doesn't count. That's just, like, a raw time save. It's done. Not my first time beating Conquest Lunatic Classic, but my first time beating Conquest Lunatic Classic without losing anybody. That's gotta be something, right? Even if I super cheese it over. I will. I must. Kill. Betray. It's 2:15 in the morning now, by the way. I figured that map would take me a while, but holy crap. I beat it. The 1-year playthrough is concluded. Yoma, Takumi, I fulfilled my promise. Rest in peace now, my brother.
Thank you.
Oh, that part's voice acted. My brother. Takumi? What's with exclamation points? Takumi. Goodbye.
Yeah.
You freed my soul too, brother. Thank you. I wonder, what was it that possessed the bodies of King Garen and Takumi? Can sorrow and anger grow so strong they create a monster all their own? Or is there some force beyond our understanding manipulating us all? Alas, such questions are not meant to be answered by mortals like us. All I know is that the war is finally over. You did well, Harmonia.
Big brother.
Xander, thank you. Many sacrifices were made along the way, but now this world will finally know peace. I think that alone gives great meaning to all we have done, and all we have lost. Agreed. Whether ones would say your course of action was wrong or right, it was your choice, and your pure heart never led you astray. That is the only justice one can hope for in this world. Now, in memory of all the lives that were lost to this senseless war, we must create a bright future for the whole world to share.
Yeah.
You're right, and that's just what we'll do. But wait, something's not right. Where's Azura? She was just here a moment ago. She was here just a moment ago. Has anyone seen her?
What?
She was just here. Where did she go? Azura, where are you? That's odd. Where could she have run off to? She must be somewhere in the castle. This was once her home, after all. Perhaps there's something she wanted to see or do now that she's returned.
Well, everything's okay.
Don't worry, Harmonia. We'll find her. But first, we need to locate all remaining soldiers and tell them the war is over. Oh, you're right. We'll probably find her along the way. Let's do it. What is this strange feeling I have? I can't help feeling like I've seen Azura for the last time. I'm probably just still wound up from the battle. That's all it is. I can't believe that it's finally over. Boat leg. It only took 1 year. From here forward, let it be known that Garen, King of Nor, is to be succeeded by Prince Xander, Nor's crown prince and rightful heir. King Xander will rule over Nor and guide us in this new era of peace. Please, my liege, accept this crown as a symbol of your reign. Thank you, Gunter. As king, I vow to rule with dignity and kindness, and to always lead our beloved Nor down the path of peace.
Big brother.
There's a crowd. Xander, you're king now. Never met anyone more worthy of that title than you.
Yes.
Yes, the role fits you nicely. Here's to a fresh start for the Kingdom of Nor. With you at the helm, I know our kingdom will rise to greatness once more.
True.
Make Nor great again. No, is that in bad taste with the election coming right up and all the political tension that's going on in the States right now? I just know our Xander will bring hope and prosperity back to this land. I wish Azura could have seen Xander's coronation ceremony. Me too, Elise. I can't believe she ran off like that, right when we finally won the war. Can't imagine why she left, but I hope wherever she is, that she's happy. If she was going to leave us, she could have at least said goodbye. Instead, she disappeared like a wave upon the ocean. Fitting, I suppose. Like a wave upon the ocean. Oh, and it looks like Xander's about to make a speech.
Yes.
His first speech as king. Let's listen very quietly, Elise. Okay. Nora's going to stop minting NFTs effective
You have my
immediately.
gratitude.
Thank you, fellow Norians, for joining me in celebration today. The war is finally over, and we have formed a new alliance with Hashido. Though once enemies, our kingdoms will now strive for peace together. Since the war began, and long before, both Nor and Hashido were in agony. Freedoms were oppressed, possessions were plundered, the land was ravaged. Rebellions and uprisings tore our great kingdom apart. Our world was in pain. I never wish to see that happen again. Not to anyone. I won't allow it. As such, all tribes and other peoples of Nor shall be granted autonomy. We will not seek to expand our borders by infringing upon Hashidan land. Instead, we shall strive to build a foundation of trust. Both kingdoms will do all we can to plant a seed of mutual respect. In the years to come, I look forward to watching that seed grow. We have a long road ahead of us. It will not be easy, but it is worth treading. On this day, as I assume my father's throne, I vow to steady our course. The night sky is dark, but that is what allows the stars to shine so brilliantly. As king, I hope to be the light that guides Nor out of this long night. I swear I will not rest until our beloved home awakens to a brighter tomorrow. For the great people of Nor, here's to a future of peace and prosperity.
Big brother.
It's a beautiful speech, Xander. I'm certain we'll be able to do what Father never had the chance to. We're going to build the kind of world that people can live happily in. Someday, in the far-off future, people will sing songs about all this.
Nicely done.
That was amazing, Xander. You sounded just like a king. You're so cool, big brother.
Hey,
Lise, keep your voice down. Stop waving your arms like a fool. Are you actively trying to bring shame on the entire royal family? Calm down, Leo. Why not let her be? In any case, your voice got rather loud as well. Everyone's staring at you. Well... Check out that nasty stare Gunter's giving you. We're all going to get an earful about this later. Him. If I could have everyone's attention. Coronation ceremony is now complete. May King Xander reign in glory over our great kingdom forever. King Xander. How wonderful. Is it always this red here? I've noticed that like the overlay of colors is like exemplified when I run this on Emulator. I don't know if it's exemplified by the texture pack, because I remember Birthright when I wasn't running any texture pack, the effects would still get like crazy sometimes. Well done, Xander. What do you think, little prince? Did I sound like a worthy king?
yes.
Absolutely. Your speech was inspiring. You looked so cool and powerful up there. You should have heard the fuss Elise was making. Yeah, but mean old Gunter scolded me about it afterward.
Oh?
Oh, darling. But his lecture only lasted a minute or two. He went easy on you.
What?
I don't know. He looked pretty ticked off to me.
Well,
I would have cried my eyes out after a lecture like that. Hinoka, Sakura, so happy to see you. Thanks for coming today.
No.
No thanks required, Harmonia. Our kingdom signed a permanent peace treaty, so we can visit whenever we want. Of course, I'd be here for such a big event. I'll come running whenever you need me.
Thank you.
I know. Thank you. Hey, Sakura, did you see me waving at you? Did you?
Yes.
Yes, but isn't that part of why you got scolded? Your excessive waving? So you heard all that? Stupid Gunter. I thought you looked energetic and happy, just as a princess should be. But I hope you act just a bit more refined at my coronation ceremony,
Okay.
if you insist.
Oh, my.
So you are to be the next queen of Hashido, Hinoka. That's lovely. You'll make a truly stunning queen.
But...
It's all been really challenging for Hinoka. She's training to behave more like a queen, but it's going terribly.
Huh?
Sakura, don't go around telling people that. I just can't help it. I never thought it would fall to me to rule Hashido. I always took it for granted that Ryoma would eventually be king. And after him, I suppose I expected to pass on the honor to Takumi. I never had any interest in the throne. My brothers were the born leaders.
I'm so sorry.
So sorry, Hinoka. I miss them too.
Huh?
Ammonia. No, it's fine. It is what it is. To be honest, I still battle with feelings of hatred toward the Norian army. The way they violated our kingdom for so many years. Won't soon forget it. But in time, I know even those wounds will heal. I trust you and Xander to prevent such things from ever happening again. In my heart, I know Ryoma and Takumi don't hold any grudges either.
Big sister.
Hinoka.
But
You should know, however, that there are many Hashidans who still don't trust you. I will do all I can to convince the masses, but change won't come easy. I advise all of you to exercise caution when visiting Hashido. Understood. After all the evil that has been done in the name of Nor, it's only natural. The lives that my kingdom has taken are a burden I shall bear for the rest of my life. The blood that was spilled, the tears that fell, the hearts that were broken. For all that and more, I am truly sorry.
knock it off.
Please, King Xander, you can't take the blame for all that. As queen, it will be my job to help clear up our misconceptions about Norians. It'll take time, but it will happen. I'll make sure of it.
I'll try my best.
I'll do my best to help out too. Hinoka, Sakura, Ammonia, when tensions finally subside in Hashido, well, I want you to feel free to return to the castle anytime you like. Ryoma and Takumi may not be there anymore, but we are. I want you to feel at home there so we can all spend time together as siblings.
Yes.
Thank you, Hinoka. I promise to come visit often.
Come on.
Good. Well, it's getting late. Also, thinking about Hinoka's voice that sounds like someone that smokes 20 packs of cigarettes a day and seeing good. Like, the first thing that I immediately imagine is Wand of Gamelon. Good. We should be heading back. On behalf of Hashido, allow me to thank you for inviting us here today. Sakura, will you please fetch my Pegasus?
Yes.
Sure. I look forward to seeing you all at the coronation ceremony in Hashido.
You know
I can't wait. See you soon. Off they go. Yes, but you'll see them again soon. They are your siblings after all.
Right.
Yes. I'm truly blessed to have so many wonderful siblings in my life. Now I can spend as much time as I want to with all of them. Shall we head to the banquet now?
Huh?
Banquet? What banquet?
Ah.
Oh, right. This is your first time at an important Norian event. In Nor, whenever something big happens at the castle, we hold a royal banquet. But this time, it's going to be a huge event that spans the whole capital. Xander decided he wanted to provide food for the whole town, not just the royals. Now everyone can celebrate the occasion and enjoy the banquet together. Wow, that sounds amazing,
right?
doesn't it? I'm gonna serve up yummy food to all kinds of different people.
Oh dear.
But you can't carry it all by yourself, right? I'll go with you. I, for one, shall busy myself by entertaining the lords and ladies. We must not neglect making a good impression on them as well.
Listen up.
I'm counting on all of you tonight. I doubt I'll be able to stray too far from the throne.
All right.
Time to get cooking and show everyone the true meaning of Norian cuisine. I'll make sure to set aside a few plates of your favorite foods, my lord. I wonder what kinds of foods are served at a Norian banquet. The capital is brimming with jubilation. This is the Nor I always dreamed of. What is this, all my retainers? Yeah, it's all my retainers. Don't talk to me or my 20 retainers ever again.
Right.
This is going to be perfect. Let's all enjoy ourselves tonight. Seeing Nor filled with so many smiling faces is a dream come true. We sacrificed so much to arrive at this victory we're now happily celebrating. The path I chose was difficult, but I now know it wasn't the wrong one. Even if a path looks dark up ahead, you must keep walking until you see the light. Thank you, all of you, for believing in me. Having all of you here at my side fills my heart with joy. Whoa, that is not what this is supposed to look like. Pepsi intensifies. Everyone seems to be having a great time at the banquet. Meanwhile, I'm having a great time in the Pepsi dimension. Like, which is funny considering Pepsi Man was the playthrough I did as a joke about Fire Emblem Engage, not this game. It doesn't seem like it'll stop anytime soon. I better take a little break. This place. It reminds me of the lake where I first met Azura. I wonder where she is right now. Azura. That song! What? Can I toggle something in graphics settings and like disable this? Maybe it's something to do with my texture pack. Like, I don't know what this is. Graphics. If I turn off the texture filter, is none an option? Oh, linear default. Free scale? Whoa, that fixed it! Zura! It's really you. Come back. Where have you been all this time?
Azura?
Hey.
Hello, Harmonia. What do you think of my song?
Well,
What do I think of it? It's, very pretty.
I see.
But if you listen carefully, you might sense a power you didn't notice before.
oh,
Really?
Truly.
Yes. I'm sure you'll feel it this time. Close your eyes and listen with your heart.
huh?
But I don't...
Go on.
Please, Harmonia. Just do as I say.
Understood.
Okay. Zura, I'm really happy you decided to come back to us. Just having you by my side again reminds me of all we've been through. You were always there for me, even when my whole world was falling apart. If it weren't for you, I probably would have died a long time ago. To me, you're... Azura? Was that an illusion?
Thank you.
Thank you, Harmonia. I know we'll meet again one day.
Azura.
Azura!
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure we will. And when we do, I'll tell you how much you mean to me.
Hey.
Harmonia, enjoying some alone time, are we? What the hell are you doing knee-deep in the lake? I'm about to lead a group of nobles into town. Will you join us? Of course. Sounds fun. Hey, Xander, wait up! Don't you dare leave without me. Oh, time for the ending cutscene. Time for the part everyone's been waiting for. I'd bet you every player of Fire Emblem Fates was like, yeah! That made the entire journey worth it!
Sleep again.
Heck yeah, I've been waiting for that moment through the entire game! For an entire year! Everyone that's been tuning in since the beginning of the playthrough is waiting for that moment right there. Now you can click off. You can stop watching the stream/video now.
You're just in time. You've always had a gift for that. No doubt you always will.
Yeah, just in time. I did beat it on the 1-year anniversary of starting this playthrough. Conquest specifically, that is. This is like
There
3
was no
years after
sense
starting
in this
Birthright at
war.
this point.
Only madness and greed.
Who knows how long it'll be before I start
War
Revelations.
is monstrous. We're told to make war to support our country. But it's a lie, told by those who profit from bloodshed. In my reign as Nor's new king, I vow to seek peace and understanding. With you to guide my hand.
Whatever your character just so happens to look like. It's done. Also, I see that Carvia wasn't here. I hope things are going well today, Carvia. So, yeah, that was Fire Emblem Fates. Conquest Lunatic Classic. Appreciate it there. Again, I have beaten Conquest Lunatic Classic before, but this is my first time beating it without losing anybody along the way. So I did do it, like, better than how I did it all those years ago when this was, like, a new game. Does Xander have the same voice as the Colonel from Metal Gear Solid? I wouldn't know. Yeah, you only get to see the leg, which can be the same with, like, female Corrin as well, so it's the same no matter what here. Well, that was Fire Emblem Fates Lunatic Classic Conquest. And I've said before that I do think that Fire Emblem Fates, the Conquest route specifically, is probably my favorite Fire Emblem game, gameplay-wise. But 99 with my auto hotkey script that I made. But man, after experiencing that again years later, Oh my god, the amount of bullshit the game throws at you. Like, I honestly prefer this game's bullshit over Engage's bullshit. Because Fire Emblem Engage's bullshit towards the end was just, how about infinite ambush spawn reinforcements that is typically like more than you can handle is gonna eventually overwhelm you. Like, that was Engage's way of bringing up the difficulty. Not making the amount of foes that you initially face harder or having more of them, but infinite ambush spawn reinforcements when you go up to a certain point. Like, man, did Engage ever love that. And I hated it so much. That's probably like one of my least favorite things in Fire Emblem games in general. Whereas with Conquest here, sure, there would be like reinforcements at times, like during the final battle there, but it's also just genuinely really, really, really hard. Not because of like the BS of just like, oh yeah, let's just spam like more reinforcements that you can handle so that you get overwhelmed if you don't beat the boss fast enough. Like, I especially hated that in Fel Xenologue. So I do like how this is just genuinely harder, but man, the whole thing with the things like Entrap or Enfeeble and infinite uses, and them having skills where like the debuffs will infinitely stack. How the hell do people beat this on reverse growths? Like, what even? Which 3 fates you rank, like, in terms of my favorites? I would say that Conquest is my favorite, then Revelation, then Birthright, is what I would say. Like, Revelation comes with the perk of being able to recruit all the characters and get all the kiddos and stuff like that. It's the most content-filled one. The story is not great, but the story's probably still better than Birthright. Like, Birthright's not all that great. Conquest, I'd say, while it's not doing anything, like, super spicy in terms of the story, it's the best out of the 3, and it does toy with, like, some interesting ideas. Like, what if you are trying to be a good guy, but you're on the side of the bad guys, and you're trying to, like, be lenient with people and come to amicable solutions, but you have Iago constantly riding your ass, trying to give you a hard time and be like, oh, what happens if I report this to King Garen? And you constantly have to try being on, like, Garen's good side when he keeps on wanting to have you not be on his good side. And, like, it feels very much like the hero character is explicitly put through, like, a living hell by Iago and Garen and all that. So it does the most interesting thing there. It's still not super crazy. I think that, like, the final boss of Takumi is the most surprising final boss. Like, the final boss of Birthright is just Garen, and then it's Garen again. The final boss of Revelations is probably not too spoilery to say. It's a Nankos. Like, that should be pretty obvious after Birthright and Conquest here, where King Garen was taking his orders from a Nankos, the one that's pulling the strings all along. It's just a Nankos twice, and we build up to that, and it's, like, super obvious that that's what it's going to be. But in Conquest, where it's Garen, and then instead of Garen again, it's Takumi, the younger brother that has now been completely consumed after this being was able to, like, take control of all these negative motions of him. It's like, okay, that is unexpected and kind of interesting. Like, it's the most interesting out of the 3, as opposed to just, like, what you expect with the other 2. So, like, Conquest does the most interesting things, I'd say. And again, does toy with, like, some interesting storytelling elements, like you trying to do good, but from the wrong side. I do like that. It does still have, like, the same generic Fates storytelling BS that goes on a lot of the time, where it's like, oh yeah, there's this hidden world of Vala that we're not allowed to talk about, but we know that King Garen is not King Garen, and we're not allowed to share this with anybody else, and we gotta work towards it in secret, and all the yada yada stuff there. But like Fates in general, I feel like the best storytelling elements come from the support conversations, honestly. Like, the supports are where it's at, because the storytelling of Fire Emblem Fates is not super great. But Conquest is the best route storytelling-wise, I would say. And I would normally say it's the best route gameplay-wise. Like, Birthright is a bit of a breeze. I remember Revelations being a bit of a breeze back when. It's been a long time since playing it. But Conquest, I do wonder if it shouldn't be quite as hard. Like, at the same time, I was able to beat it. But I also use DLC, and without DLC, I'm not sure how I'd do it. I'm sure I'd figure it out eventually, because I always throw myself at these games until I eventually figure it out one way or another. But, like, man, what the heck? And how the heck do people beat this normally? Like, as if you don't have DLC, you also can't grind in Conquest. You can grind without DLC in Birthright, but not in Conquest. So just going through it, like, level to level to level, and then being able to beat that. I genuinely don't know how I do it. So I need my stupid DLC crutches there that I'm relying on. My DLC! I can't win without my DLC! But yeah, let's see. Revelation had a lot of dumb gimmicks, but yeah, having all the characters in one route rocks. Yeah, that's for sure. Like, it's the best gameplay-wise in terms of content. Conquest is the best gameplay-wise in terms of challenge. Like, I do wish that Revelations was kind of like a middle ground between Birthright and Conquest in terms of challenge. I mean, maybe it is, and I'm misremembering things. Like, we'll see when I eventually get to Revelations. I'll finish my review later, because we're gonna read these now. With help from the Hashin royal family, Shura began the difficult task of rebuilding the kingdom of Koga. Putting his outlaw past behind him, he eventually ran for office and was elected governor. I think Conquest is still my favorite route, but I feel like experiencing the BS completely anew, even with like dealing with my DLC crutches, it makes me have a little bit more of a love-hate relationship with it than I did before. I mean, and that's saying something when I couldn't even beat it without losing anyone before. Izana certainly suffered the ravages of war. He was never able to win another best hair contest. He tried to make up for it with lavish dinner parties and vacations, but he felt hollow inside. So, again, I couldn't beat it back one without losing anybody. This time I was successfully able to beat it without losing anybody. But man. Anna returned to merchant life, revitalizing trade in parts of the world most affected by the war. Official records show how her network and name were passed down to the next generation. I'll just hold off on like the other big things I want to say until afterwards, I think, because we're gonna be seeing stuff here for a little while. Use Gunter a little bit, even if it was just in the prologue. Oh, I probably had to use him a little bit during that one Revelations-esque map where we go to Vala in Conquest. Gunter disappeared soon after the war ended, never to be seen again. Scholars continue to debate if he died soon afterward, or if he found a quiet place to spend the rest of his days in contemplation. Was King Garen actually right about the blockchain? Benny was assigned to train new soldiers, but soon retired to live in the forest with his animal friends. Harry eventually learned the difference between right and wrong. It took a while. Maybe I'll wait a hot second before I start reading because, yeah. You took my only DLC. Now I'm gonna starve. Whenever I do a full playthrough of something on the channel, I basically consider it done. Like, I'm not coming back to do another playthrough of it again, unless it's something that I really love. Jacob served as a butler for the rest of his life, but his true love was reserved for his wife alone. His wife, Nyx, was indispensable with her vast experience and magic abilities. Like, I've played some of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games twice. I played Mario Galaxy on the channel twice. There's a couple games I've done playthroughs of twice, but not very many. Fire Emblem Fates Conquest here is a game that I really like, but Laszlo vanished after the war, but he inspired generations of dancers and rallied the spirits of many. Baruka was torn about leaving Camilla, but enjoyed having enough emotions for them to conflict. But with how long Fates Conquest is, and with the pain that I know it is to go through it, I don't see myself doing another playthrough of this, even though I could come back and do a run like, oh, I'm not using DLC at all this time. I don't think I have it in me, I'm gonna be honest. Arthur returned to his true calling, justice. Scholars believe his luck improved slightly after the war. His wife, Elise, grew out of her childish ways into a talented healer and extraordinary compassion. So if anyone has the question of, could I ever see myself coming back to do this without DLC, just do a non-DLC run and try to see if I can beat it? No, thank you. I'm good, I think. I like to think I'm good at strategy games, but not that good. While no official records of Kyle survived, he appears in many rumors and tales of heroic exploits. After marrying, he and his wife Selena disappeared from records. They likely lived happily ever after. So something that bothers you about this game, world-building wise, are Hoshido and Nor kingdoms or continents. Because Koga's meant to be a kingdom, but it's in Hoshido. Oh. There's no official records but Odin from after the war, but much was written about and by him. His wife Felicia left Harmonia's side to be with her husband, but sent him a letter once a year. So I guess they didn't go back to the Awakening world if they could send letters or something or other. I think that they're all on I think that they're both on the same landmass, because isn't there like the chasm that you go to in the prologue that you fall into that's like separating the two or something or other? Oh wait, that's in Hoshido territories. I don't even know. Keaton returned to his homeland. He frequently visited old friends and got lost on the way home. Effie retired after getting married, but she and Elise remained best friends for the rest of their lives. And now that I think about it, I think that chasm is in Hoshido territory. So I don't know, but I don't think you need to cross waters to get there. I mean, there's continents where you don't have to cross waters to like get to different continents, like obviously, but still, I don't know. Leo sacrificed much for Nor, leading the effort to spread King Xander's radical new policies. There are few records of Azura beyond her marriage. She remains a historical mystery. Oh yeah, sucks to suck for Leo. I paired him up with the wifey that would get Thanos snapped away after the game was done. Silas served loyally as a knight of Nor. He was beloved by trainee knights for his great patience. He went on to become a great knight after all. At first I thought that was saying like Silas Bewitching Beauty, and I was so confused because it was like Loyal Knight that I thought was Silas and then also Bewitching Beauty. His wife Camilla gave up her royal title and spent her days at home doting on her family. But I get it, it's like title for both of them on the left and then name on the right. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but also Shura is meant to be the new governor and not the king, so is it like a constitutional monarchy and the king is just some other guy? As King of Nor, Xander laid the foundation for a new era of peace and prosperity for the kingdom. Records show his wife, Charlotte, was a caring wife and mother, and they had a happy family life. And if Atlas is interested to take a gander on Tokyo Mirage session, you can see they use VTuber as main gimmick. Just make sure to be as authentic with VTuber culture. I have no idea what that sentence I just read was, I'm going to be honest with you. Niles continued to take care of Lord Leo's dirty work while helping reform Nor's criminal population. His wife, Mozu, meanwhile, was a constant source of support and a humanitarian in her own right. I do like the flowers on the bottom screen, like that definitely adds some charm there. The music's super calm. Forrest assisted his father and uncle, while simultaneously revolutionizing the fashion world. Scholars say Ophelia continued to research spells and hexes all her life. She also named them. Translation, Tokyo Mirage Session sequel, but with VTubers and 17 idols? Oh. You know, it's such a shame. There was so much potential between, like, Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem crossover, and then they made what they did. Something that appeals to neither fan base. But that's... We've had that conversation before. Let's not have that again now. Dwyer continued to serve as a butler and was highly in demand for his tea extraction techniques. Midori developed a great variety of new medicines and traveled widely to teach their manufacture. Gotta get some sleep. Good night. Okie doke. Appreciate you stopping by, Carvia. I hope you have a good rest of the night. Hopefully you were able to see some of the reckoning that I was able to slap down on Takumi there. That took a little while. Percy and Ace served together as Knights of Nor. Records show they never lost a battle. Scholars believe Kana traveled the world doing good. Most stories of dragons were based on her deeds. Ooh, next here. Yeah, we're getting to all the kids. Ignatius was assigned to Nor's heavy cavalry and instituted many life-saving safety precautions. Valoria's keen senses saved those around her from potential danger on countless occasions. Maybe I should just wait a hot second longer. Movie staff coordinator. At the end of the day, I do really love Fire Emblem Fates, but holy crap is it far from perfect. After the war, Shigure traveled the land, singing to heal hearts. Love songs were only for his beloved. Sophie and Abel traveled around the world. She eventually became an outstanding knight. Not a great knight like Silas, but an outstanding knight. A whole new class that wasn't playable in the game. Maybe in the next one here, if we're lucky. Most stories of dragons were based on our deeds. Does that mean Kana was burning down villages and kidnapping fair maidens? Yeah, probably. Siegbert traveled the world to gain experience and later succeeded his father as King of Nor. Once married, Nina gave up her hobby for volunteer work and was hailed as a great philanthropist. Well, good for her. Mario Club Co., the best club. Harmonia was hailed as a hero, working alongside his spouse to spread peace worldwide. Historians disagree about Soleil's final fate, but agree she was an inspiration to everyone she met. So that's the final one now, right? I would imagine. Did the credits just start going up to the top screen now? Yep, the credits start going up to the top screen now. Yep, so there's the story of everybody after the fact. So at the end of the day, I really, really like the general gameplay of Fire Emblem Fates. I kind of liked what was going on with Awakening, with like the whole pairing units and then getting child units and me making my crazy Excel spreadsheets and coming up with builds. Though that started with Fire Emblem Fates. Though there were some skills that felt like so good that you're basically forced to use them in Fire Emblem Awakening. Like you're shooting yourself in the foot if you're not using them. Like Gale Force, Limit Breaker, Arms Thrift, unless you're just willing to just keep on remaking the same amazing weapons over and over again. Things like that, and then you don't have that many skill slots to actually play with. Whereas with Fire Emblem Fates, with nerfs to things like Gale Force, and then no more arms thrift, because weapons just have infinite durability, which is really nice. It's just nicer. There's more customizability that I can get behind there. I don't feel as forced into using the exact same set of skills, and I feel a lot more obligated to play around with like pairings and making Excel sheets because I feel like it means more there. Gale Force isn't 100% requirement, but Arms Thrift and Limit Breaker are non-negotiable. I'd say that Gale Force is definitely up there at least. I mean, it depends on how good you are. If you can just wreck everything on enemy phase and it doesn't really matter, then yeah, you're right. For context, Gale Force and Fire Emblem Awakening let you act again, like twice in one turn if you got a kill, is how it worked. And then in this game, it does the same, but only if you're fighting solo. Only if you've got no pair-up, so they majorly nerfed it. One pair-ups are so dang good in this game, and they also balance out the pair-up system a bit better. But there's still, like, so many problems with it. Like the fact that, how is it that someone with a 0% chance to hit me, what a legend right there, Satoru Iwata. How is it that someone with a 0% chance to hit me I need to be covered by my ally for that and have my whole shield gauge wasted when they wouldn't hit me? I really wish that I would only get covered by the shield if it would actually hit me, instead of someone coming up with like a 0% and then like my shield gets wasted. You know, there's little gameplay kinks like that, and the fact that main weapons aren't forgeable, so you can forge up like a steel sword that's gonna be better than the Yato anyway, is the case, as all the unique weapons just get outclassed, except for Reginto and Siegfried, just because they're 1 to 2 range swords that can proc skills, even if their damage output isn't exactly going to be super great. So there's all sorts of little gameplay kinks like that that are just shitty, you know? So, like, it's really good on paper, the whole general gameplay scheme, but it could use a lot of refinement. I feel like Fire Emblem Engage did a lot towards that front, where it's like everything is forgeable, and now you get, like, materials and funds, and then you forge it, rather than being like, sword, make sword +1. 2 swords +1, make sword +2. 2 swords +2. Like, you can get all the way up to +7, but because it's literally doubling, like, the requirement of what you need every time, I've never gotten to, like, a +7 in a playthrough of Fire Emblem Fates ever. I think the highest I ever got something was +5, and that took a long time of grinding to get something to +5, and I think I only got one thing to +5. I think it was a tome on my character in Fates Conquest back when, if I recall. I don't remember what it was. Or maybe it was probably Fates Revelations, because that would be the thing I'd be putting the most hours into, since you can get, like, all the content there, all the characters. But it is such a grind. Like, it's a lot better in Engage. So I think Engage looked at Fates and was like, hey, let's build off of some of these ideas and improve them. So I do hope that the series continues to go that way when it comes to things like forging. Yeah, so there's all sorts of little gameplay kinks like that that are just kind of not great. Awakening is very enemy phase based, so Gale Force isn't required, but it's still super nice to have. Yeah, that's fair. Give Gale Force on Lucine in your main Awakening file for the sake of making your funny Astra Luna Ether Lethality Rightful King build. Yeah, that's fair. Do I really care about any of these things? Sure, whatever. Here, let's, yeah, that one. Yeah. And then, I don't know, Percy maybe? Maybe, how about Dwyer? I don't think I'm ever actually gonna be summoning any of them, so, like, it probably doesn't matter that much, I don't think, here, but sure. There we go. Add them to, like, that little compendium thing. And then I'm pretty sure if I load this, it is just, yeah, before I went and did this battle, when I saved here. So yeah, it is one of those kinds of games. Today is Mozu's birthday. Wow, October 6th? So that means I have all my, yeah, bazillion stat boosters and things here. So, yeah, it do be one of those kinds of games. But yeah, let's see here. Not just gonna have all the second gens just for the sake of it. But I can only bring, like, 5, so I wouldn't be able to get them all anyway. So, here, it's Mozu's birthday today, on October 6th. Feeling tougher than a ratty old country cat today. Bring it on. I've had plenty of time to practice my favorite weapon. Maybe I should have waited for it to pass midnight, and then I should have brought Mozu into battle. Here, take this princess bow. Well, 5 allowed per time you beat the game. So you can just beat the game again and then add another 5, is how it works. So, yeah, that's how it goes. But yeah, this series has been going on for a long time now. especially when you consider with like Birthright at the beginning. So if we just have a look at this playlist here really quickly. So I started Birthright on April 9th, 2021, and it went until July. So it took me a decent few months, but I got through it in not too half bad of time. I was like very actively committing to it as like one of my main playthroughs at that point. And that ended up being like an 85-part series. And it was a lot of fun. Like, I enjoyed it. I had a blast. It was great. And then I wanted to wait until like I had some time in my schedule. And because Fire Emblem Fates Conquest Lunatic Classic, I've thought before, is like my favorite Fire Emblem experience, and Fire Emblem is a series that means a lot to me, I should just do it like during my final university semester. And then it's like happening during like a really crazy part of my life, and then I can come and de-stress by playing this and be sharing updates about like some of the things that are going on around here. And the whole idea of playing my favorite thingamabob to kind of de-stress, it would definitely be like that at times. Dicking around, having some of the fun that I was having, and making a lot of jokes along the way. But oh my goodness, it sure took me a while. I think it's also the fact that like my final university, Bootser man, yeah, I gotta remember some of these things. I think it was also the fact that I was in my final year of university that it made like my time that I could put into streaming it like very on and off. So I was developing one video game amidst several other classes in the semester that I started this in, so like October until December there. Well, the semester was September to December, but you know what I mean, like that part of the playthrough, October to December. And then my next semester, when it was the new year, I had a semester where my final one was developing 2 video games simultaneously. Developed a text-based writing game that factored in the learning AI that was called Doppelwriter, and then also the bullet hell game Nightmare Crucible. I was developing those 2 games, and oh my god, like say goodbye to free time. So the Fates playthroughs often have the best tangents. Some of the Fates tangents were just unbelievable. Like the things that we would ramble about throughout this series. I'm sure we will during Revelations as well, when that eventually comes. But yeah, it took me a lot longer than expected. And then once I got back from my trip that I took just after finishing my final semester, I was able to commit a decent bit more. And then like, yeah, so this was still during the semester because yeah, that was like before my birthday in March. So printing project coming together. One would be like after I got back from my trip. Yeah, game development update. So most of this was during my final semester still. Yeah, so this was after I got back from my trip, was part 85. And like there was a significant jump there. So it's like this would have still been like during my semester, and then I got like super busy, especially as like the semester went on. I had like no time for streaming it. And then I was gone for several weeks. And then when I got back, I had to catch up on like a bunch of projects as well. And I wonder why it does this with my name now. I don't remember it always doing this. I thought it used to just be Acoustic Harmonia, but now it's Acoustic Harmonia and then like Harmonia for what I go by there, I guess, is what it does. People still refer to me as Acoustic all the time in comments, so this is nothing. So then I got back from my trip, and then I was doing things like pretty on and off, and I guess telling many stories and life updates there while doing like the final grind. And then it was just like the last handful of maps. And then I got up to this point and I was like, hey, I'll save some of this for Fragapalooza. I'll give one attempt to Iago's map, but I'm probably not gonna clear it today. Oh yeah, the Baby Yoda bop it. I can't believe that one there. But I was like, I'm probably not gonna clear it, and I'll have Fragapalooza to like put into it and put a bunch of time into it. And then I actually just cleared it like first go, like very slow and steady. And so I was like, oh, I guess I'll just redo one of the DLC maps I did in the Birthright playthrough of Museum Melee, because I hadn't covered it during the Conquest playthrough yet, so it's fair game to have like a dedicated episode on again. So then that was part 198, and then I was like, hey, the final 2 maps can be like 199 and 200, and then there's like the satisfying 200 part finale there. So Conquest took me longer in terms of parts, and probably in terms of like runtime here as well. Like, look how long some of these are. Like, holy crap. It's definitely the case. So I spent a lot more time in this. Look at this. Now I can be like October 6th, 2024. From October 6th, 2023 to October 6th, 2024. And I can say part 86 to part 200. Which means that when I eventually start Revelations, it'll start at part 201. Which is going to be really satisfying. This part that's happening right now, I've no doubt is going to be several hours long. Like, I don't know how long I was in that map at this point. Like, I'm losing track of time. But it's gotta be several hours. Also, it's 3 in the morning now on October 6th. It's what it is here. And with how long this took and how on and off it was and going through like my final semester of university, this playthrough honestly encompassed a lot of my life here. Like some major ups, some major downs and difficult times. And the Conquest here, you could say, has gotten me through a lot. It is still a bit of a comfort game to me in a way. It's the Fire Emblem game that I'm really comfortable going to and hamming away at playing a little bit more of. I do still really like it. So, like, it honestly did help me a decent bit getting through my final stressful year, of university, and through some difficult times that happened along the way. So I do very much have an appreciation for Conquest happening when it did here. But man, and there's a lot of things that have happened in like the 2 months since Fragapalooza that I could share, but like, do I want to now at 3 in the morning? I can do like the super speedrun version since this has already encompassed so much of my life, is what I could do. My truck is well and truly broken down. Like the transmission is screwed along with the clutch assembly, as I found out when I took it into the shop, and has apparently been like that for a while. So it's probably not safe to drive until I get that sorted out. So like, I asked the shop to remove the transmission and I got it towed home because I don't want to risk it falling apart on the way home. It's probably lucky that it took me as far as it did on all the different trips. So now I'm gonna be working on fixing it up over the winter, and hopefully it'll be good to go again in the spring, because yeah, it has no transmission there. There's no way to run that. So truck stuff got complicated. I've been going ham on plant stuff this year. I harvested my tomatoes last week, which is my grafted together tomatoes above ground and potatoes underground. And it turned out great. It was actually a pretty good harvest from both, and I'll probably keep on doing it next year. I don't know. Like, I've been going ham on, like, 3D printing stuff here and there, especially with Fragapalooza, but I probably mentioned that during the Fragapalooza stream. There's, like, because this has already encompassed a year of my life, may as well add the other life updates just to see, like, how much changed over time with, with the year here that this went over. In terms of the future for this series, like, now I've done Birthright, I've done Conquest. How long was it between the playthroughs? So I ended Birthright July 17th, 2021, and then it was October 6th, 2023 that I started this playthrough. So just over 2 years between the end of one and the start of another. And then, of course, this one, like, took me a lot longer to get through. And I know that Revelations is going to be the longest playthrough of the 3 by far, because we're getting all the characters, which means we are getting all the child units, which means that while I was typically doing in Birthright or Conquest this set of child paralogs plus the shared ones, and then Conquest was this set of child paralogs plus the shared ones. Now it's the whole pool of paralogs and time that I have to spend, like, matching everybody up. Like, I'm just gonna cheaty-peat it in terms of, like, the bond. Because that's why I did partway through this playthrough, because I was so busy, and it was just so time-consuming to grind out the bond normally. Like, I'm gonna have to use cheaty-peat strats when I get to Revelations, just to, cheat in, like, the support levels. Again, this is gonna take way too long otherwise. So all the paralogs is going to be a factor. And then the DLC. Birthright was old enough that we were still making jokes at Fortnite's expense. Yeah, look at one of the thumbnails on the, look at the, I think it was part 83? Or was it 82? It was part 82. The Bush Camper Iago. Who was it that sent this to me again? This image. And then I slapped it on the thumbnail for the memes there. Yeah, so it was a little bit before the final boss there. Also, I figure rather than having, like, the in-game shot of, like, the nobles, maybe I'll have, like, an actual really cool art that someone's made, because I like to slap those on, like, finale thumbnails when there's something, like, really cool at the end, and that feels more unique. Like, if I look at, say, where is it? Mario and Luigi Partners in Time here, for example. The final one of that is I found this cool art, and I always, like, credit them in the description and stuff like that. And I was thinking for Conquest Lunatic Classic here, I would have, like, a cool finale kind of art that I find somewhere on the interwebs that I'll try to track down. But then for consistency's sake, I should make one of this and, like, update that thumbnail. But yeah, look at that. What a sight that is. But anyway, what I was just saying, Revelations will be the longest by far because, one, all the child paralogs I'm gonna have to do and, like, grind through and get people paired together and stuff. And two is the DLC. Because there is a lot of DLC that I didn't cover during the Birthright and Conquest playthroughs. Like, I did the basic grinding ones of Ghostly Gold, Boot Camp, Museum, Melee. And these ones, I figure, if I'm doing 3 playthroughs of this game anyway, there's basically no point in covering it multiple times. Just cover it during, like, the final all-encompassing playthrough. So, There's a DLC where we're gonna go to the beach. There's, I forget what this one is. We'll do Before Awakening properly. Like, I've done this one on my own time just to get the rewards. Same with this. We'll do Hidden Truths 1 and 2. Ignore all the reserve slots. All the ones that give, like, important items, I always did during these playthroughs. And then there's this. So, this came out a decent bit after each of the games, and this is basically, like, a parallel story of what if all the adult heroes died and the kids had to be the ones to go defeat, like, the ultimate big bad. And it's like a whole little short, like, challenge mode thing where Bob here, where each level just gives you an exact set of units in an exact way. So the levels are very handcrafted in terms of their difficulty because the devs know exactly the kits you're going into them with. So yeah, there's 6 levels of that. So, and I figure there's no point in doing that until I've done both of the routes anyway, because I'm pretty sure that this is like a parallel timeline to the Revelations route. So I better do Revelations first. So yeah, we're gonna have to do all the child paralogs as opposed to some, like Conquest and Birthright there. And in addition to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess that's it there. And then 5 plus like the 6 here. So 11 DLC maps that I didn't cover in Birthright and Conquest. So I have no doubt that Revelations is going to be an over 100-part series, like minimum. And it is probably going to be around like 150, anywhere from 150 to 200 is what I'm going to see it as in terms of like the parts that I put into it. It is going to take me a while. I don't think it's going to reach 200. But 150 is probably a pretty fair assumption. 150 or 160. Because if Conquest was 115 parts here, and I could have absolutely made it be more if I decide like the final battle should be like, here's all my failed attempts in one part and then the successful attempt in another part. But I don't think that would be consistent with Birthright. But I think Birthright got them both in like the first try anyway. Yeah, so part 84 and 85 are not super duper long. This is gonna be a whole lot longer, but like, anyway. I know that's gonna take a really, really, really extremely long time. Oh, add 2 more DLC maps if I cover like the Japan exclusive ones, if I get my English language patch working. So 13 additional DLC maps actually. The Norian Festival and the Hashiden Festival, those ones. Because and before I start the Revelations playthrough, I'll make sure that I get that properly working. Because I can start Revelations whenever I want. There's no rush on it. It's probably going to be like another couple of years at least before I start it. And I would like to do other Fire Emblem stuff on this channel before I get to it. Like Fire Emblem 6, for example. Now that I've done 7, which is the prequel to 6, I'll probably do 6 one day. And then I'll probably do Sacred Stones, and then I have all the Game Boy Advance ones done. So, stuff like that I would like to do one day. So I'll try to get the additional DLC working before the next playthrough that I do. Just because I have as much time as I want to take before the next one anyway. So I'll probably get that working. And as for when it's going to be, I couldn't tell you. But because I know it'll probably be like one of, if not the longest single playthrough of a Fire Emblem game I've ever done on this channel. So again, like 3 Houses doesn't count. That was multiple playthroughs, and this series is multiple playthroughs. Oh wait, when I think about it, 3 Houses was a 305-part series. And since I know Revelation's going above 100 parts, yeah, my Fire Emblem Fate series will definitely be longer than my Fire Emblem 3 Houses series. And that's a little bit of a scary thought, isn't it? But anyway, point is, because I know that it is going to take forever, and no doubt in my mind, it is going to be the longest single Fire Emblem playthrough that I will have ever done, I'm not exactly in a mood to be starting it anytime remotely soon. I need to be starting it at a time that I know that I can commit to it for the long, long haul, because it is going to be a long, long playthrough that I am not finishing anytime remotely soon after I start it. Like, it's not one of those things that I can just rush through. So, especially with like my schedule being kind of like busy and crazy and stuff nowadays, yeah, it's gonna be a while. I want to make sure I have the time and can really, really commit, because it is gonna take me like forever. So it is definitely my plans to get to Revelations one day, because I've already done Birthright, I've already done Conquest now. Like, of course I'm gonna do the 3rd route, but it's not gonna be soon. Maybe it'll be 2 years again, maybe it'll be 3 years. I'm almost certainly going to have other Fire Emblem content on this channel before then. So, I mean, if anybody's ever watching this as part of, like, the series playlist that I have of just all the Fire Emblem stuff in order, there'll probably be other content that happens here before Revelations. Like, let's see here. If I just go to my multi-playthrough series here, for example. What are we at? Like, how many videos are in the Fire Emblem's playlist in general now? Let's see here. We are at... where's my Fire Emblem series? Oh, it's one of the first ones right here. Oh, I'm above 1,000 videos on it. Holy crap. Yeah, I have well over 1,000 Fire Emblem videos on my channel. Isn't that amazing? But yeah, let's see here. So kind of like the Ragefest chapter hack competition where it's one chapter each, so everything is handcrafted. I don't know what that is, but yes, where everything is handcrafted indeed. Their strip didn't translate some of the Fates DLC, and yep, that's the only way to get infinite of the reclassing items for Lodestar and Great Lord. Otherwise, in like the Western releases, you could only get like one of each. Oh look, that's where I started Fire Emblem Fates. Was after I was fully done. Oh, I wasn't fully done with 3 houses yet at that point. That was my 3rd playthrough, where I just wrapped up Golden Deer. And then I did Birthright, it looks like. So that was done, and then I came back to 3 houses and really quickly speed ran like the final route that I hadn't yet done. And then I played Fire Emblem Warriors in preparation for 3 Hopes. So then immediately was 3 Hopes. I did 1 route of that, and I know I said at the end of that, like, I'll come back and do the other routes at some point. I'm so tired of the world of Fodlan. Like, I thought I would eventually get the motivation to come back. I really don't, especially while my schedule is as crazy as it is. So I went up to part 130, and then I did like a quick speed run of like the alternate route that you can take in it for a different ending. And then was Pepsi Man in preparation for Fire Emblem Engage, because I was joking about how this was like Fire Emblem Engage, so I'm putting it in the Fire Emblem playlist. So yeah, I really don't know if I'm going to be coming back to like 3 Hopes. I'm just pretty pooped about the world of Fodlan. So then I got up to here, and I was like, I'm taking a little bit of a break from this for a while, because I gotta play this before it's put onto like Nintendo Online, and Nintendo wants to charge me $100. Treat it like I did with the, treat it like I did with Paper Mario, where, hey, Nintendo's not gonna hold me accountable for playing it in this other means if there's no other means to play it, right? And I would literally have to pay $100 for the Canadian Family Plan if I wanted to play it on the Switch, and I had no interest in that. So I did Lynn's story, like the initial thingamabob, and then I came back to finish off the stuff with Engage, I think. Yeah, so then I beat the main story there, and then I did the rest of Blazing Blade, and then I came back and did the DLC, or what was it? No, I went right into doing the DLC, and oh my god, did I ever suffer with that. And that took me a while. It was definitely the case. And then I finally came and did Hector Hard Mode, following up on that. So we've had a lot of Fire Emblem adventures on the channel here over the years. Like, no doubt about that. And then, shortly after I completed Hector Hard, which I actually enjoyed. This was a fun playthrough. Then we started Fate's Conquest, and here we have been since. That's what it has been since then. So scroll to the bottom here, and it'll say 198. So this stream will be like part 199 and an extremely long part 200. And then as for what's next, yeah, maybe Binding Blade. Maybe here. I'm gonna have to, oh yeah, this will just keep on saying to present because it's not showing like the individual playthroughs, it's just in general. So yeah, that can just keep on saying to present, whatever, it's fine. The one that I'd probably lean towards doing next the most is probably Binding Blade, just because like, again, I did the game that's a prequel to it, so then I can see like the continuation of the story by playing Binding Blade. So that's probably the thing that would make the most sense to play next. But even that probably isn't gonna be for a little while, because I already have like so many other games going on all the time. Binding Blade is gonna be fun because you'll be able to shit on it the entire time. But yeah, I mean, the current game schedule, I'm in the final DLC and I'm getting things sorted out here. This is still gonna take me a while because this just takes like forever. And I only just started this last weekend after I beat Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom in its opening weekend. I just started this recently. I'm enjoying it so far, but I'm gonna need a lot of time to put into it. And then like the additional notes of other things, I did this earlier today, just before the Fate stream. And then this is done. So the only other additional note of a technically ongoing playthrough is I still have a couple super bosses to beat in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. But because I've streamed that game exclusively at LAN events so far, I'll just keep up the tradition. I'll just do this at like HalloLAN in November is what I think I'll do. So there's other games there, and then it's like, in a couple of weeks' time is the new Mario Party coming out. These will probably take a while, especially Planet Coaster 2. And then there's just a whole bunch of other things I would like to get to in general, honestly. So now that I'm done with Fire Emblem, I might want to take like a little bit of a chill pill from it for a little while and just come back to it whenever I get like the bit of an itch. It'll probably be Binding Blade. It could be something else. Who knows? Like maybe the next console after the Switch will be revealed here in the near future finally. And maybe there will be a Fire Emblem game that comes out on that like relatively soon after it launches. I don't know. Maybe. So who knows? So most likely Binding Blade, but not necessarily going to be the case. And I'm definitely not going to go like Fate's Conquest straight into Fate's Revelations. Like I need to step away from Fates for a little while. That's what I had to do with Birthright. And that's what I'll do after Conquest now too. So I don't know what the future of Fire Emblem is looking like on the channel. But there will be more Fire Emblem because obviously I do a lot of Fire Emblem stuff. But I need to take a little bit of a break from it for now. Catch up on some other things. I would very much like to get through the Mario RPGs. And I've done all of Mario plus Rabbids. I did Legend of the Seven Stars. I've done now 3 of the Mario and Luigi games. About to do a 4th one here when that comes out. I've done 2 of the Paper Mario games. So I still have, what, like 4 or 5 of those to go. So that'll take me a while. I want to get through that. The 3D Legend of Zelda games, I should clarify, the mainline 3D Legend of Zelda games, so not things like Triforce Heroes. I only really have Wind Waker and Twilight Princess left. Oh, and I guess you could say like Phantom Hourglass and gosh dang it, Spirit Tracks. Mainline home console 3D Zelda games. I only have Wind Waker and Twilight Princess left, so I'll do that at some point. Once I get through Metroid Prime 3 in the near future, and then like Prime Federation Force in preparation for Metroid Prime 4, and then I play that, then the only game I'll have left to cover in the Metroid series is Other M. So even if it's like the crappy one that everyone hates, I may as well play it, because then I have like the whole Metroid series done. I would like to play the Mass Effect games at some point, or at least the first one, just to like experience what games being made around here locally are like some of the big hitters around here, and then if I ever do apply to BioWare, I can be like, hey, I actually have played one of your games before, instead of being like, nope, I've never actually touched any of your games. Definitely be a whole lot more professional there. What else are other things I want to play? I want to play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness because I played Coliseum last year. Did a playthrough of that, so I want to do the follow-up game. Like, it's only natural that I do that. What are other general things I want to play? There's some short ones that I want to play, like Journey I'd like to play eventually, and that's only like a couple hours. I have to continue with the Assassin's Creed series. I'm wrapping up Odyssey, so I'll start Valhalla next year, and there's still a few games to go before I'm fully caught up here. So I still have lots and lots of games on the back burner here. Like, I'm not going to be running out anytime soon. So I'm not exactly in any rush to be starting the next Fire Emblem adventure here. But I will get to it eventually. And with Revelations, it's not going to be one of those things where it's like 3 hopes, where I say, oh yeah, I'll get to the other routes eventually, and then I just never do because I'm so pooped of the world. No, like, Revelations I will absolutely get to. Like, I shouldn't say, like, guarantee, but there's like a 99% chance that I'll get to it. It might just be a long time, because I think taking long breaks between playthroughs of this makes it a lot easier to get through. I'm holding you to that. Yeah, let's see here. Tear Ring Saga, Berwick Saga, and Visteria Saga when? I think I've heard the name of the first one. At least Binding Blade is gonna be... I already read that one. I just missed the prior things. But Super Paper Mario and Sticker Star are gonna be so fun, but for the exact opposite reasons. You know, as a kid/teenager, it would be rare that I would play a game that I wouldn't get through and beat. Because I figured, hey, I paid money for that. I may as well get through it. I'd usually be having enough fun to get through it. Sticker Star is one of the few games that I just could not beat because I got so dang bored of it. So, yeah, that'll be a fun time. That'll be fun there. So, yeah, Revelations will almost certainly happen eventually. It might be a long time, though. It might be quite a hot second. Life is probably going to be in a very different place by the time that I get to Revelations. Life is in a very different place now at this finale part than it was at part 86 when I started this. And especially at a very different place than when I started with Birthright. Like, look, I have a beard now that grew out during this playthrough. Like, isn't that funny how that happened? It's probably grown out a decent bit since Fragapalooza, even, because I haven't really trimmed it. So this is like the longest that's ever been. I'm all bearded up here. So, yeah, that's the way that things are looking like for the channel's future. I would also like to have time to work on more video essays. So, like, more video essays, and there's a bazillion games I'd like to get through. I'm not going to be running out of things to do around here anytime soon. Like, it's not happening. So, I'm not in any rush to start the next Fire Emblem adventure. The next Fire Emblem adventure will probably be either whatever the next game release is, or Binding Blade. And if it's Binding Blade, if I do play something that's already released rather than covering like a brand new release as it comes out, then Binding Blade would just be whenever I have like significant time and I feel like hopping into it. I'm a little bit Fire Emblemed out now after going through this. I think I'm good on the Fire Emblem content for a little while. If you shaved your head bald and yelled boy all the time, you could pretend to be Kratos. If I had short hair, maybe I'd try it. But this is literally years and years and years worth of hair growth, so a little bit too much for me to do that, I would say. Otherwise, that would be something fun to do, especially if I did like a God of War playthrough. That's another series I'd like to get to one day, but with how busy it is for me, like, I don't see myself realistically getting to that anytime remotely soon. Oh yeah, in terms of other games I wanted to play recently, now that I have a PlayStation 5 from that crazy Guzma mad lad, I started that playthrough of Final Fantasy 16 as like my first Final Fantasy playthrough on the channel and the first PS5 playthrough on the channel. And I also picked up Last of Us Part 2 because I played Part 1 on the channel and the PC version sucked, and apparently there isn't like super crazy glitches and stuff like that in the PlayStation version, so I just picked up Part 2 on PlayStation, so I'll play that when I get the chance. And Bloodborne, because Sony refuses to ever make that available on other platforms ever. So when I eventually feel like continuing my Soulsborne series, which I might take a little bit of a break from that too after beating Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, when I feel like hopping back into the Soulsborne series, I'll just play Bloodborne, which everyone says is like one of the best ones in the series anyway, so like, if you want to call Soulsborne a series, like under the umbrella of that term, you should say it is its own IP. It's not really part of a series, but you know what I mean. So there's those games too. Of my 3 PlayStation games that I own right now, of Final Fantasy 16, Last of Us Part 2, and Bloodborne, that I'll get to eventually here. One of those bald caps for God of War, assuming that I start God of War in like the nearest future. I don't know if I'm really gonna be keeping this beard. Just like the mustache, it was something that I just grew as like an experiment just to see like, hey, can I do it? I've never tried before. And the answer is yes. Yes, I can. I wasn't sure. Now I know. Also, I'm wearing my Fragapalooza shirt from 2013. I'm just now realizing, which took place just shortly before, just a couple months before starting this playthrough, interestingly enough. I've had this shirt for just 2 months longer than this Conquest playthrough started. So, yeah. There's that. I'm just rambling about other things right now. Like, I feel like I've pretty much said everything that I wanted to say. I can save here again. There's probably realistically more hours in it than that when you consider, like, all the erased timelines and everything. This was stream 44, for anyone curious watching this on YouTube after the fact, but, like, includes Birthright. So this is the 44th time that I've streamed Fire Emblem Fates on this channel. So, whenever in the far future I continue with Revelations, it'll be stream 45. That's a lot of live streams of Fire Emblem Fates. It's not very many games that get up to that much content made on my channel. I have to really, really like a game to get that far, or just feel really committed to finishing it off when it's turning into a bit of a slog like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But that's neither here nor there. It's currently 3:23 in the morning, the 6th of October. This playthrough, you could say, then took me a little bit under a year, because I'm sure I started it, like, sometime later in the day, on October 6th last year. And, yeah. I don't know what else to say, so I'm gonna be heading out of here, I think. I gotta get some sleep. I've been streaming for 7 hours, because I finished off the post-game map of Unicorn Overlord earlier in the stream as well. So I don't know how much of this, like, encompassed Fire Emblem Fates. I gotta be doing Fire Emblem Fates here for at least, like, 4 hours, right? At minimum. If we consider that there's 100-ish parts and every part is about half an hour, that's roughly 150 hours, unless you're stupid. That's about 50 hours. If there's about 100 parts and every part is about half an hour, that's like having 100. That'd be 50, is the case. But the parts are definitely longer than half an hour on average, and there was 115 parts here when it came to this one. 115 for Conquest, 85 for Birthright, 115 for Conquest. And gonna be like 150 to 160 for Revelations, if not more. Like, it's... So this series is going to go above 300 parts one day. But for now, it is one of the very few series that hit 200 parts. There's not very many series that have passed 200 parts. Ones that I know have are Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and Persona 5 Royal. I think those might be the only other playthroughs of mine that have ever hit 200 parts. Maybe there's other ones that I'm forgetting and I'm being dumb. But in terms of like single games, I think those are the only ones that have hit 200 parts. So now welcome to the 200 part gang, Fire Emblem Fates. I'm at like 22 or 23 something games on my channel that have passed 100 parts. But yeah, I can count on one hand the amount that I've hit 200 here. So if we can end Rev on 360, there's no way it takes that long. Then we can say that life is taking a full 360 to Starry Fates. Wait, no, I'm the one that's being dumb. I'm the one that said it'd be about 160-ish, if not more. And 160 plus 200 is gonna be 360. Oh my god, now I'm the one being big dumb. Man, I had 360 in my head from like starting from 1 again for whatever reason. Oh man, yeah. Then we can definitely say that. I made you question yourself for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep now. This was quite the journey. Is the understatement of the century here. And yeah, I gotta get some sleep. And when I wake up, we're gonna immediately start Fire Emblem Fates Revelations Noah. Nice, get hit by an ad. Sweet penny for me from my Twitch paychecks here. Alright, I'm going to sleep. This was fun. Maybe not as fun as I thought it would be towards the end with like the insane stress, but like, it was fun. I'm glad I did it when I did. I'm very appreciative to this game for helping me get through some difficult times. And yeah, until next time, take care and see ya. What the heck are... Okay.